Greetings, fence people. It is I, Elgoom. What's up, you nerds? Welcome back to the fence. Your guy's not here today. It's me. I am here today. You will deal with it. Or don't. You can go somewhere else, I guess. But if you're here, you will deal with it. Welcome. I'm your cute, furry little guy. I'm here to, I guess, do a trivia thing? I don't know. Fence told me that I was supposed to ask you guys questions about a video game that I don't know. I don't know what this is. Is that a Reginald? Greetings, Reginald. How fare ye today? Welcome. I hope you're doing well. It's so good to see you guys again. I'm back, baby. I'm back for round 2. This is Elgoom's house. Yeah, I can do this. Haha. I don't know why I'm doing that. Yay me. Yay Moogles. I'm blind. I don't know why I have to wear glasses. This should be impossible for me. I should have perfect 20/20 eyesight. I should have 200 eyesight. The biggest LARP of the century. Well, I don't know what LARPing is. I am actually this little guy. Is that something human people do? What is LARPing? He's gaining too much power. I need more. I need more power. Sadistic son of a gun, hello. Welcome back. You nearly cried yesterday and you managed to hold it in. Well, hey, you know, even Moogles cry. That's okay. That's okay if you have to cry sometimes. We don't always tell, you know, our other brethren about it. But after observing you guys for so long, I'm starting to think that that's a Moogle problem. We should probably figure that out. You guys are really good at sharing this stuff with each other. I'm going to try to learn from you. I want to be an emotionally available little guy. So you should do the same. It's okay, Sadistic. It's okay. Would the little guy like to come weld these parts for me? I cannot be trusted with high temperature machinery. But I would be happy to supervise and provide the most excellent moral support. Even though I'm really big on this screen, I'm actually quite compact. So if I came to your world, I could just hang out on your shoulder while you did whatever it is that you do. Reap said, I got a good cry welling up in me too. You too? I'm going to tell you the same thing that I told Sadistic. You guys, it's okay. You let it out. You let it out. Don't bottle those magical things up. The water that pours from your eye holes. Don't let that sit there. Don't let that pile up. It's okay. It's okay to let your face leak. Jack, it's okay to let your face leak too. If I could demonstrate how to do that on command, I would. But my face faucets are stuck. I'll give you this though. This here. What is it, son?
I think we should all have a good cry right now.
Oh, I agree. I agree. It's okay to do. A Parkway drive and then scream cry? There you go. There you go. That's what the good people call a sob, right? I think that's what that is. Let your tears flow and get a good watering. Yes, if you cry above plants, you're actually saving your human environment. Think about that. Go water your plants. I encourage you to go water your plants with your face. Mimu, hello. Welcome back. Hey, thank you for your encouragement. the other week, by the way. This little guy has not forgotten the nice things that you said to him. I appreciate your encouragement. Thanks for believing in me and my show hosting capabilities. Elgoom, did you update the question of the day? Elgoom is not responsible for that. What was Elgoom supposed to do about it? Hold on, let me yell at Fence. Hey, Fence! Hey! Hey, what's the deal with the question of the day? What do you mean you forgot? Hold on, I'll fix this. I'll take care of this. Is it? Okay. He says try it now. I don't know why he has me come and host these things. It's not part of my job description. Okay, here we go. There it is. We're asking people today, how have your friends helped you to get unstuck? One time, I got stuck in the muffler of a car, and it was terrifying. I didn't know if I was going to get out of there. And then my other friend, his pom-pom is not quite as lustrous as mine, but it's okay because he's really strong. He's actually more physically fit than I am. He just happened to be floating by at the time, and he pulled me out of there. It was really nice of him. I made it a point to not point out the difference in our pom-pom's luster after that. So don't tell him that I said this, okay? Kevin, welcome back. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Yes, I am back. I am back. It's my time to shine, baby. Lots of love to you all, says Faintest of Hearts. Men's mental health is important. Please take care of yourself. Yeah. Men's mental health is important. You know, I don't know what's going on over there in the mortal world, but Elgoom sees a lot of things about your male kind feeling like they're not able to express themselves, and I don't think that that's right. It does remind me of some of our Moogles, though, our fellow Moogle kind. They tend not to focus on emotional things very often. You know, we've got other magical stuff to go on about. You know, confusing mortals, delivering mail. You know, just magic stuff. But I think Elgoom thinks that they're important. So, men of the world, embrace your emotions, okay? And if anybody ever gives you grief about it, tell them that this Moogle gave you permission, and so you don't have to listen to them, and they can stuff it. Shove the lustrous pom-pom, too. Yeah, if they have one. If they have one. Sadistic said, I had an argument with someone at home and it just felt pretty terrible. So I just about cried, but I decided to hold it in because I was still near them for a bit after, and they ended up going away. Well, I hope that you're able to let it out now that you have a bit more privacy. I know that it can be hard to let that stuff out whenever, you know, there's other people around, especially the person that upset you or that you were having a confrontation with. Even for us Moogle people, arguments happen and they're not fun. And they can be really distressing. I'm sorry that happened to you today. What were you guys arguing about? We should shave this Moogle's beard. He's trying to copy Fence. No, Fence is trying to copy me. I have always been this way. Yeah. Don't call me out. Don't call me out. I've grown attached to this, okay? Fence has a good thing going on. It's not fair that he should be the only one that gets to have it. What's a Jedi? What is that? No, this is my Moogle magic. Listen to my words and become confused. Reaps, I love you, man. I know that we haven't got to do a whole lot together, but I want you to know this Moogle loves you. Mimu said, I cried so much today already. Please, I need a break. Listen, you don't have to cry more. It's only if it's good for you, if you want to. Okay? Or if you need to. If you've done a lot of cry today already, maybe it's time for a change. Elgoom's here for that. Elgoom's here for everything. It's okay. I'm sorry that it's been an emotional day for you. We made up about it, so it's fine now, said Sadistic. Oh, good. Good. I'm so glad. Oh, you're talking about shaving my lustrous pom-pom? No. Do not shave my pom-pom. Leave it alone. It's good. I've spent an eternity grooming this pom-pom. I can't tell if he actually doesn't know or if he's still in character. What character? I am Elgoom. What are you talking about? I'm just trying to understand what a Jedi is. You say these weird words to me and I'm confused. I'm just trying to learn. I'm just an ignorant little guy trying to learn. Help. Please help. Wizard with swords made of light in space. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. You know, is it like, do they live on the moon, these wizards? Do they live in the castle on the moon? Made of crystal? I thought you were Grandpa Goom. I'm Papa Goom. I'm Papa Goom. Several moons. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. We've got a couple of those. According to D&D, they're fighters, not wizards, but semantics. D&D? You guys are confusing me a lot today. I'm trying to keep up. You guys are so smart. Okay. Let Elgoom direct your attention back to the question of the day. I'm asking you guys, how have your friends helped you to get unstuck? And I noticed that one of you very attractive human beings has already answered this question. And Reggie said, my friends sometimes help me get unstuck by checking me when I'm being a butthead and need to told that I'm being a bit whack. Is that true, Reggie? Are you a bit whack sometimes? Are you saying that every once in a while somebody needs to shove your pom-pom? I don't believe that. You're very nice. You've always been so kind every time that I've been here. But you know what? For all of Elgoom's success, I too have had to have my pom-pom shoved multiple times throughout my life. So you know what? Maybe nobody is above it. Maybe nobody is above it. But that's what friends are for, right? I'm so glad that you have good friends who look out for you. We need that. We're not perfect people, everybody. It's okay to be imperfect. It's all right. Elgoom was just talking to somebody earlier today who was telling me a story about their life and how there's a couple of years of their life that they had not remembered. And during those couple of years that they were suffering from magical amnesia, which it sounds cool, but it's not. It's bad. It's like cursed amnesia. But they were trying to reconnect with their sister, and their sister was telling them all these things that happened to them during their magical amnesia. And they were feeling really bad about it. And Elgoom felt for them. Elgoom felt like, this was a person who was really trying to reconnect with their family and to get back on track and figure out what they had done wrong so they could be a better person. But they weren't able to do it alone. And I know that this isn't an example of really a friend helping them get unstuck, but their sister was trying to help them get unstuck, and it was just giving them a chance to reconnect when they felt like they were alone. And so, we can't do these things alone. Elgoom knows it. Elgoom's friend knows it. You guys know it. It's okay to rely on our friends from time to time. It's okay to have the opportunities to make mistakes, especially if we have good friends who will call us on it sometimes to help get us back on track. It was good crying today, said Mimu. But thank you, Elgoom. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, and I'm so glad that it was good crying. Good cry is best cry. You are cooking noms. Are you apologizing for cooking noms? Yeah, how dare you, Mimu? You stop it right now. You put the frying pan down. Put down the spatula. Step away from the stove top. Elgoom commands you. Sadistic son of a gun answers the question of the day. He says, I don't really have many friends, so I have to listen to others around me and use the advice I collect to help myself out. Thankfully, I don't get stuck often. I have to say, Elgoom's a little hurt. I thought we were friends. You don't have many friends? What are all these people here? What are they doing? They seem to be pretty friendly. I think you have more friends than you think, Sadistic. But yeah, listening to other people, getting other perspectives, and hearing some other advice, it's always helpful. It's always helpful. So I'm glad that you're able to reach out and get that. And I'm glad that you open yourself up to that too, because not everybody does, Before Elgoom came to the fence, I was a pretty closed off little guy, I'm only trying to imitate Fence because I have so much respect for him. But don't tell him I said that. He'll get an ego. I'm serious. You guys don't know him like I do, all right? The guy's head is gigantic. I should know. I have a huge head. It's not my fault. I was just born like this. Okay? The luster of my head is matched only by the luster of my pom-pom. But yes, I'm glad, Sadistic, that you have people around you who could provide some advice and some extra perspective. Sometimes that's what we need. Maybe this Elgoom guy is pretty all right. I think so. I think I'm pretty all right. I'm glad you think so too. Ain't you furry? You ain't got no luster. You've never seen fur with sheen? You telling me you've never seen that? Without the true sight that is afforded us Moogles, you might not be able to see it. So I understand. That's not your fault. So I'm going to tell you, you just have to ride on faith a little bit. I promise you it's there. Magic Jack had a good cry just needed to let it out. Weird, my body just got used to my new healthy ways to not cry so much that I have a panic attack. Wait. Got used to your new healthy ways to not cry so much that you have a panic attack? But panic attacks aren't healthy, Jack. Those aren't healthy. Like when I used to cry and think about all the negative emotions and then disassociate. Oh, I see. But now I just had a cry and recovered better. I'm damn proud of myself for that. It's been a lot in my life lately. I used to hate myself, but now I'm learning to love myself, and that's a huge leap because I never thought that I'd be here, but I'm glad I am. Learning to love oneself is one of the hardest things that anybody can do. Unless your name is Elgoom, I'm pretty awesome. I think I was born loving myself. I mean, but can you blame me? I don't know what's not to love. I'm an adorable little guy. But I understand that not all beings are born with that, and that sounds tough. You know? That sounds tough. And if you have to like learn how to love yourself, like if you weren't just born with that, I can't imagine how much work that must take. So I'm proud of you too, Magic Jack. I bet people work their whole lives to try to figure that out. By the way, I only cried because Elgoom is here. I'm like, I love this white ferret. I am not a ferret. I'm not a ferret. What? What the heck? You guys keep thinking I'm some regular animal. This is slander. This is Moogle slander. My people are going to meet with your people. Your legs are as short as a ferret. I'm not a ferret, though. I'm not a ferret. Ferrets don't have pom-poms. Ferrets don't have little wings. Ferrets can't float, okay? They are pretty mysterious, though. I always wonder what's going on in those little guys' heads. Like, what are they thinking about? They're so strange. Suspension of disbelief ain't holding here. I don't know with the friends thing. I don't really have a solid definition of friendship in my books. Wait. Let Elgoom get his magical book of words. Okay. Huh. My magical book of words is also a bit confusing. But here, check this out. Okay. So it says here, friendship is a relationship of mutual affection between people. It's a stronger form of interpersonal bond than an acquaintance or an association. Right. Okay, so I guess you wouldn't really be friends with, like, your mailman, right? Unless you felt a bond with your mailman for some reason. Maybe your mailman brought you cookies one day and then listened to you talk about your dog. That's pretty cool. Mailmen don't have to do that. They just have to bring you your mail. And trust me, I know something about mailmen. Isn't that just a dictionary? That might be what you call it. But this is my magical book of words. Okay? I thought of a terrible joke about how I look like the mailman. Wait. You look like the mailman? Like Mr. Mailman? I've never met Mr. Mailman. Just be happy we don't compare you to a white mouse. Magic Jack, why are you being mean to me? Why would you even suggest that? You're going to make Elgoom cry. Prince said one of the younger people at work seemed to have a panic attack and started crying today. I always start to shake a little when someone cries nearby. Really? Why do you shake whenever you see somebody else crying near you? Oh, I hope that somebody reached out to them. Were they okay? Did you go talk to them? Elgoom's sometimes scared to talk to people who are going through things like that because I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I always try. If those cookies are the mail, then it is their job to bring me cookies. Remix is correct, actually. Yeah, if somebody is sending Elgoom cookies and that mailman does not bring me those cookies, I'm mad at him. If the mailman does bring me those cookies, I'm not suddenly really appreciative of that mailman because that's just my mail. You know? What is that something that you know about mailmen? Well, many of my people our mailmen. We travel the world, sometimes in between worlds, to deliver our mail. Have you ever met my Eorzean brethren? Some of you might have. They're very amazing. They deliver mail so quickly. Like, one time, I saw somebody write a letter, and then they gave that letter to my good friend Mogloom, and Mogloom, I blinked, and they were already back from delivering their letter. It was amazing. Like, I've never even moved that fast. So something I know about mailmen is that they are very efficient at their jobs. They take their jobs very seriously. And people get mad at them for things that aren't their fault. Oh! The song of my Lord and Savior, good King Mog. You know how I talk about Muggles generally being pretty good and harmless? There's something about good King Moggle Mog. I don't know that he's as nice as the rest of us. King Mog's a little scary sometimes. I usually retreat into my own head when someone cries. I couldn't. I have a tendency to feel some of it. Huh. Yeah, Elgum does as well. When I do feel it when somebody else is crying, and I think, like if I'm crying, like sometimes I feel so lonely when I'm crying, and I don't want anybody else to feel that lonely. But, you know, I know a thing or two about how people get triggered by things too. So maybe that's one of your triggers, Prince. Maybe that's something that it puts you in a state where you're kind of like not okay. And then if I'm ever in a state where I'm not okay, it's hard for me to do anything else other than deal with that. Maybe I just have avoidance to calling people friends for some reason. There might be something to that. I'm sure you probably have a reason for it too, though, if that's the case. Hey, Algum, do you know the Mog the Moogle from FF6? Yeah. Of course I do. He's legendary. He's very powerful. Wait, have you been to Narsh? How do you know Mog? Yeah, that guy's amazing. He knows gods. I don't even know gods. My Lord and Savior. Yes. Yes. How come that Moogle with the Keyblade has 3 arms? That's crazy. Where did he get the other 2? Magic Jack answered the question of the day, saying, so the friends that I had when I was living at the staff housing for a job I used to work at, a gondola, and it's a big operation. We were friends, but not best friends. It probably impacted my life the most. I was in a dark place. I was self-harming and using tactics that I'd learned from my mom, and they got a manager and got me into a psych ward. I was angry, but now I'm happy it happened because it made me who I am today. So your friend cared enough about you, even though you weren't best friends, to try and get you into a place where people could help you deal with what you were going through. And that's a really hard thing to do. They must have cared about you quite a lot. That's amazing. And you did a lot of work too because you had to accept their help, which is not easy to do when you're angry. I'm proud of you, Magic Jack. That's amazing. It's a long story of espers, crazy clowns, and suplexing trains. You know, I knew a guy who suplexed trains, and I did not really understand why he did it. It's a little weird. I mean, it's a train. You don't have to do that. You don't have to suplex. Suplexing is for people. You know? Just like remove railroad ties or something. It's not that hard. You don't have to work that hard to disrupt a train. I cannot suplex myself, Reggie, but I don't need to be able to do it to know anything about it. That's a weird thing to do, man. That's a weird thing to do. Mog would never do that. You know why? Because Mog's pom-pom is more lustrous than Sabin's muscles. I said it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? You can't suplex a train either. Elgoom is not afraid, Reggie. He was showing off. Here, watch me suplex a train. Yeah, you guys and your showboating. Couldn't be me. Oh, by the way, have I mentioned that we have now opened franchises across the entirety of the continental United States? You can purchase Corel Fried Chocobo anywhere.
You should take the ferret thing with pride. Ferrets are absolutely amazing. They hunt well. They are adorable. But act often can mess someone up if they wanted to. And they are cute. Sorry for calling you ferret, but I'm not sorry because ferrets are amazing.
You know, when my son puts it like that, I guess I'm not so offended by the ferret thing. Okay, my mind has been opened. It might not be so bad to be compared to a ferret.
Yoo-hoo!
Hello! You remind me of somebody. Maybe it's the voice. How are you doing today, Serpentine Draws? Who the heck are you? You came in here like you knew me. I feel threatened. 2 Chocobo to suplex a Moogle. Well, I'd say
majestically through the sky, but
beep
I
bop
can
boop.
walk.
Beep bop boop. Elgoom can't walk. Elgoom has no need to walk. I fly. I'm a magic little guy. What is this crazy karaoke song that keeps coming up? What is that? What is it? Fuzzy little missiles, them ferrets are. Little missiles? Oh god, that song had too many tritones in it. How come Serpentine Draws can scream at me, but cannot answer my question? I'm about to hire a secret service of a secret kind on you. That one made Elgoom want to dance. A castle somewhere has been removed from existence. I'm just saying. Guys, did you know that today is a very special day? Why is it a special day, Elgoom? I'm so glad you asked. It's because we're doing Persona Trivia today. I heard that this is something that a lot of people were looking forward to. I guess people like these Persona games. I don't know much about them myself, but That's because I don't play video games. I'm too busy running a business. But I appreciate video games, and I think they have a good place in the world. Who are you? What do you want from me? Why are you on my face? Oh! Get your butt out of here! Oh, God. That guy's so furry. This is disgusting. Oh, my God. No. Oh. Hold on. I have to go take a bath. Jeez. Oh, God. I'm never going to get that taste out of my mouth. Yo.
Smash this bread. Calm down. I gotta smash this log, okay?
Okay, I didn't actually mean to do it that time.
I know. I believe that. Okay, now you're good. Can you drop that now?
Okay, oh God.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, God. That was horrible. Why would anybody do that? To me, El Goom. Here I was just trying to tell you guys about something really cool that's happening today in like literally 10 minutes. And then there's Goat Butt Man in my face. Disgusting. Deplorable behavior, really. Yes, please, give me some Listerine. I did not like it. You liked it. You liked it. I liked it. You know, I never. You people trying to slander El Goom's good reputation. Yeah, I said it. What's with your green little ogre guy? I'm about to get my muscly armed friend to suplex you like that train. See what happens. El Goom doesn't mess around. I don't want to. Don't call me out. That's not what we're doing here. El Goom doesn't try to do anything. He just makes things happen. I have already been to next year, and you can punt me into it. I would be happy. Next year's a great year. There's a lot of really cool stuff that's going to happen. I'd tell you about it, but you're threatening me with violence. And so now I won't. I'm not going to do it. I wonder what's the best way for him to break character. For who to break character? What is the character? Why are you guys talking to me like that? You're so cryptic. Reggie, what character are you playing? Are you wait, are you not actually a Reginald? Are you actually not known also as RDX? Currently a funny eye patch man. Oh, I know him. He's from another video game. Well, don't break that character. That's a good character. El Goom approves. Oh, so after we do our trivia, which is going to be 25 questions long. What is it, my son? What is it?
Shrek to the Shrekening. Listen. I'm telling you that it's the second coming of Shrek. It's my belief, Dad.
I do not want to listen to your tales of Shrek coming more than once. My son, get out of here. Go to your room. You are grounded until next year. Yeah, that's probably the face he would make. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Oh my God. El Goom's gonna get canceled. I'll just have to rewind time and we'll pretend that none of this happened. Next year is wild. It's not the first time he's been grounded for that long. I'm being nice. My son is on thin ice right now. I caught him getting up in the middle of the night. He ate the last of the pickles in the pickle jar. We don't tolerate that in Elgoom's house. No. He knows better. Which questions were you asking me? I was asking you who you are. You came in here, you were being awfully familiar with me. And like, my Moogle senses tell me that I know you. But I just can't put my little paw on it as to who you are. What does his groundings consist of? When Elgoom is grounded, when little Elgoom is grounded, he's Junior, by the way. When Junior is grounded, he's not allowed to receive mail, which is basically the only way that we communicate with other entities. So he's not allowed to do that. He also is not allowed to hang out with us when we watch TV. That's right, we watch TV. We love TV. We have so much time on our hands. You guys create cool like shows. We don't know how to do that. But so he can't do that. And that's about it, really. I mean, he can still float. He can still like go in and out of different material planes. Because, I mean, I physically don't have the power to stop him from doing that. We can't restrain each other or anything. I mean, we're not those kinds of magical creatures. You know? The only one of us that can do that is King Mog. Because he's not a nice guy. But don't tell him I told you that. Okay? If you tell him, I'm going to tell him that you're lying. And fully expect a legal battle about it. Okay? But that's about it. Moogle groundings aren't a big deal, really. Well, oh, my lord! My savior! How nice of you to visit! That was a quick visit. He's gone now. Oh! Hello?
Cubo, I just sold my soul for 12 Cuba points and a half-eaten Chocobo Hot Pocket. This guide is Chocobo Soup. The Chocobo is a government drone. And I've been banned from 5 dimensions for tax fraud. Cupo.
Who put the tinfoil on my son's head? Who did that? Oh my gosh. I have to have a long talk with him after this event is over. But first I have to take the antenna off his head. Not his actual antenna. I'm talking about the tinfoil that's wrapped around his antenna. Now, I'm a humane Moogle, okay? I'm a humane Moogle who fries up big birds and sells them for profit. I would never do that. But something's wrong with my son. I thought it was just that he was just hungry in the middle of the night, but something's seriously wrong with my son. His grounding should really limit his entrepreneurial endeavors. Well, but then who would help me with my business? This is a family business. Time to find a Pokeball. Wait, for who? If you were so great, you'd know who I am. I never claimed to be all-knowing. I am just a little creature. Don't steal the last pickle from my pickle jar. Then, Reggie, you will be grounded. And you can't float, nor can you traverse between the realms. That might be a little more difficult for you to navigate. Elgoom, please don't. More lunch breaks. We need more. We need more lunch breaks. Need more lunch breaks. Trivia's coming in 5 minutes. Actually, it's coming in 4 minutes. Ken's told me that 9:30 is the trivia start time. Elgoom's thoughts on Pint coming back on Monday? Do you know Pint? I have heard tell of Pint. I heard that he was a guy who somehow generated bosoms during a really cool stream event. And I don't know how he did that. That's some kind of sorcery. But he also is like really nice to people. And I like that about him. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, he did that. How did he do that? How did he do that? And how can Papa Goom do that? I need to learn. I need to learn his ways. Papa Goom, you are strong and dependable. You can do it alone. Oh, thank you, Reeps, for believing in me. You know, now that you say that, I've come to realize that the only thing stopping me from growing bosoms of my own is myself. I can do it. You're a ghost king. I thought you were an eye patch man. You have King Mog on speed dial? Why would you have that? You're inviting calamity. I'll tell Pint and Voice that you are his biggest fan without context. I'm not a fan. I'm a Moogle. He's going to be very confused when he sees me. Prince, you look like you're struggling over there, buddy. I'm sorry to see that. You need some milk? You need some milk? All my problems are generally solved with milk. Tummy ache? Milk. Sadness? Milk. Bankruptcy? Put a little milk on it. Makes it all better. Okay, listen. We're going to take a quick little Elgoon break, and then when we come back, it's trivia time. Persona Trivia is coming at you. So get ready. I'll tell you how it works and how we're going to get started as soon as we return. Until then, enjoy the break. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you soon.
You rolled over me.
Oh no!
Oh, dude, it's so terrible. It's so terrible. It's also so musically sound. It's horrible. It's still owned by the Pokemon Company. I don't know why I was surprised. Oh, right, Simon used. Right on cue, dude. Oh my god. Somebody clipped that. That was too perfect. Whoa. A leisurely stroll at a night like this isn't bad. Okay. This dude looks baked out of his mind. A little... Oh yeah, I got some of the good stuff while out at sea. Yeah, I can't wait to go home and hug my boy. He's gonna be so happy to see me. Tough. White. You broke. You broke so many things. This is why we don't have nice things. Hey, wait.
Hands! Be gone!
What the hell? How do you have such intellectual conversation while sleep talking?
This is the magic kingdom of Zeal, where dreams can be made reality. But nothing in this world comes free. There is always a price to be paid. Woohoo!
Okay, he's gone. What the hell?
Get off my darn lawn! Don't make me reach out and get my whooping stick. I'll get you! I'll get you, you damn kids! Hero, get off my lawn! Get off it! I just mowed it! You understand the value of freshly cut grass? These young whippersnappers don't know a thing about discipline or respect. I put so many things in my mouth, Derek. What is life but a great tasting journey, you know? What other way to experience this world than through its many varieties of flavors? Oh, God. Oh, you're too heavy to throw. Oh, that would have been so funny.
Welcome back.
To pick her up and just
Behold.
hurl her at her friend over there.
I have Chocobo. Are you ready for trivia, everybody? You better get ready. It's almost time. We need the soundtrack to Persona Trivia. I'm gonna make this happen. Somebody showed me Persona music once, and I was like, dang, that's video game music? That just sounds like what pops up on my shuffle. It was very cool. Okay, so the way that this works is on your magical technological device, or actually it has to be a magical technological device. Either one of the handheld ones or the ones with one of those like boards with buttons on it. You have to go to Kahoot.it. And then when you go to Kahoot.it, this right here, you have to put in this code right here. And then you'll be able to join in the trivia. Or if you're on one of those board with buttons machines and you have a handheld Magic Techno device, you can aim your camera at this little guy right up here, this one. And then you can just connect to the trivia. It's free. You don't have to download anything or anything like that. It's very good. Jump in, make your little guy like Jien or Prince or Mr. Yakuza or Magic Jack. I encourage you to use a name that is the same as your name on Twitch so that we know who to award the Trivia Master title to whenever we get to the end. If you don't know Persona, that's okay. You can still play. You've got a 1 in 4 chance of getting a question correct. All right, probability is a real thing. I've seen it take people very far. You'd be surprised. We've seen some amazing stuff on this channel. And whether you know about the games or not, you are still totally welcome to play. Elgoom encourages you to play. I will throw Chocobo drumsticks at you if you don't play. And then you can be fed for the day. Oh, that rhymed. Hold on. Let me write something in my notebook. Consider becoming world-renowned poet. Okay. Anyway, we'll get trivia started here in about 3 minutes. So you've got until 9:39 to get in on the trivia game, or we're starting without you. There's going to be 25 questions. And I believe some of these are double point questions. Am I correct in saying that? Is that right? All about Persona. They're going to be questions that span the Persona franchise as a whole. So, it's going to be an opportunity to flex your Persona muscles, as well as maybe even learn some things. If you've only played 1 or 2 of the Persona games, there's going to be some cool information in here as well. I know that there are so many of you that are fans of these games here. I've seen it. Elgoom has seen it. Elgoom has witnessed too many conversations. Elgoom witnesses a lot of things when he's running his business. Okay, I know. So feel free to jump in. Looks like we've got 5 contestants so far. Magic Jack, Mimu, Mr. Yakuza, Prince Darian, and Jin, who wants me to thank her for some reason. What am I thanking you for? How cute your tiger guy is? Thank you. Thank you. Remember, whoever wins the trivia is going to be dubbed the Trivia Master. And in the Discord server, you will have a role to reflect on that, or to reflect that with. And you will be the Trivia Master for the remainder of the month until next month's trivia. Everyone can bask in your Trivia Master glory. I'm not going to get any of it right because I know nothing from Final Fantasy. All I know is that guy with the meme laugh. Oh, this isn't about Final Fantasy, so that's perfect. This is just Persona. You can also know nothing about Persona and you can still play. It's going to be great. Today might be a learning day. If I tried to put the word fair in it, I would actually end up being F Prince Darian, and I don't like that idea. Yeah, don't be mean to Prince Darian. Not cool, guys. Not cool. You're thanking her for being awesome and for being here. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, thank you for being awesome and for being here. I do appreciate that, Jian. I was trying to find glasses to be a scientist tiger. Oh, that would have been really cute. Okay, so there might be an element or two that my furry little body is covering up whenever the trivia starts. Don't worry about it. On your magical techno device, you are going to be able to see the questions and the answers all on your screens. So I encourage you to focus your attention onto your magical techno devices as we're playing trivia. How long it takes you to answer does play into the scoring, so the faster you select the right answer, the more points you'll get. Persona 5 has the Japanese mafia. Oh, Reggie should be good at this one then. Should be really good at this one. Oh, speaking of Reggie, with the compliment train to Jin. That's so nice. Thank you for being super cool and awesome and supportive. She is the most of all of those things. It's great. All right, we are at 9:40. That is 1 minute past when Elgoom told you we would get started. So we are getting started right now. If you're just coming in and you want to play trivia, Persona trivia with us, you can. You can join at any time during the trivia. And to those of you who are here now, in the future, if you're running late, you can still jump in the middle of trivia. It's fine. You're just going to need to use the code that will be moved to the bottom of the screen and join via kahoot.it. Okay? All right. Here we go. What if you win, Gumi? I don't play. I do not. I'm hosting. Although if I did still win, you can safely assume that I cheated because I shouldn't be allowed to win. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Trivia begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hey, I had just counted down. Question number 1. Joker has been referred to by which official names? Akira Kurusu, Rin Amamiya, Jun Fukuyama, or Hiroki Ino? The correct answer is both Rin Amamiya, Mamma Mia, and Akira Kurusu. The protagonist of Persona 5, known as Joker, has been officially referred to as Rin Amamiya in the main game, anime, and various spin-off titles. In the manga adaptation, however, he's referred to as Akira Kurusu. While the player can choose a name for Joker in the game, Rin Amamiya is the canonical name in most of the official Persona 5 media. Reeps already forgot the answers. Oh no! Oh no! Prince in the number 1 spot with 944 points. Mr. Yakuza right behind him with 928. Jin third place with 842. Magic Jack 833 points in 4th place. And Mimu in 5th place. Gotta get some points on the board. We can make it happen maybe with the next question. Here we go. Oh, fun fact. If you change your language in Persona 5, his name defaults to Rin. That is wild. What the heck? What the heck? That's really cool. Kevin, quickly, jump in. We're only 1 question into the trivia. I will wait 1 second. You made it. You made it. Okay. Elgoom can wait. Elgoom's got all the time in the universe. Although this stream does not have all the time in the universe. But Elgoom has patience. Computer? Oh, is that what you call those things? Is that the thing? Is that the name for the thing with the keyboard? Go here and then put in that code that Jenny just put in the chat. Hurry or he will fry more chocobo. Oh, buddy, that's already happening. I am always frying chocobo. That's a given. That's like an average state of being for me, Elgoom. This is the most intense starting of the trivia ever. Listen, the soundtrack of our knowledge. Do you have different types? We have grilled chocobo, but that's not as popular as our fried variety. So yes. Just the evil, illegal type. Well, hey now, it's legal. I have my license. Thank you very much. Is there a vegan option? Not yet. Not yet. If there's enough demand for it, Elgoom is willing to have an open mind about that. No one's ever asked Elgoom that before. That is very interesting. A vegan chocobo? They would probably be insufferable to go out to dinner with. It says, get ready, you'll be able to join soon. Okay. So you should be able to, you're probably going to be presented this next question then. Let's see. Here we go. Question number 2, everybody. Let's do it. For double points, Futaba's 2 known aliases are Oracle and Alibaba, Oracle and Prometheus, Oracle and Navi, or Oracle and Al-Azif. The correct answer is Oracle and Navi. Futaba Sakura from Persona 5 is known by 2 primary aliases. Oracle, which is her official codename used within the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, and Navi, which is her codename in the original Japanese version of the game, short for Navigator, which reflects her role on the team. Mr. Yakuza moving to first place, Magic Jack going up to second place, and Prince moved down to rank 3, with Jin and Mimu bringing up the rear. We're real early on in the game. Anybody could take it home. We've got 23 questions to go, everybody. The only thing Elgoom likes more than breaks is stalling. Don't talk about me like that. You make me sound like I'm so unmotivated. But I'm a successful business goom. Next question. Joker in Persona 5 was falsely accused of assault, theft, sexual assault, or murder. The correct answer is assault. In Persona 5, Joker is falsely accused of assault, which occurs when he witnesses a powerful politician by the name of Masayoshi Shido harassing a female subordinate. When Shido injures himself in a fall, he blames Joker and orchestrates a false testimony from his subordinate to accuse Joker of pushing him. This false accusation leads to Joker's probation and subsequent transfer to Shujin Academy. Mr. Yakuza is on a hot streak of 3,613 points on the board, putting him in first place. We've got Magic Jack with 2,179 points, Prince with 1,861, Jin with 1,705, and Kevin with 640, putting him up on the board. Oh my goodness, here we go. Question number 4, baby. LeBlanc's unique menu specializes in coffee and ramen, coffee and curry, coffee and hot pot, or coffee and candy. Elgum likes candy. Specifically the crunchy kind. The correct answer is coffee and curry. LeBlanc, the cafe in Persona 5, specializes in these two main menu items. These are the signature dishes of the cafe, known for their unique recipes created by the owner, Sojiro Sakura. Sakura. Mimu, you've done it! Back on the board with 662 points in the 5th place slot. Mr. Yakuza with 4,551. And Prince and Jin moving up in the rankings in 2nd and 3rd places, respectively. Magic Jack still in the game, though, with 2,179 points. We're moving on to the next question. Also, welcome back, Mashi. Got some ramen? Ooh, you got some ramen? Are you going to share with the class? Who is the main protagonist's primary persona in Persona 3? Is it Izanagi, Jack Frost, Orpheus, or Loki? And the results are in. In Persona 3, the main protagonist's initial persona is Orpheus. While the protagonist is initially nameable in the original game, he's most commonly known as Makoto Yuki in the film adaptation and other spin-offs. Just a fun fact. Mr. Yakuza on a streak, 5 correct answers in a row. 5,505 points on the board. Jin determined to close that gap, moving up to the number 2 spot with 3,468 points on the board. It's still anyone's game, folks. Let's go. Can't share such a small portion, sadly. Oh no. Elgum will settle for 1 noodle. I believe in the power of 1 noodle. All right. Are we ready for the next question? Here we go. Let's do it. What is the name of the high school the characters go to in Persona 3? Is it Gekkoukan High School, Goku High School, Gecko High School, or Geronimo High School? Which high school do they attend, everybody? In Persona 3, the characters attend Gekkoukan High School. The school is located at Tatsumi Port Island and is a prominent location in the game. It is also known for its transformation into Tartarus, a mysterious tower during the Dark Hour. Goku High School! What? The students are very hungry there. It's expensive. Most people can't afford their tuition. It's all food costs. Mr. Yakuza seems unstoppable. How true will that be for the remainder of the game? Only time will tell. 6,375 points on the board. Prince, up in the number 3 spot with 3,663 points, also determined to close that gap. Let's go. Next question. For double points, what noteworthy event happens to Shinjiro in Persona 3? He eats waffles. He runs away from the fight. He gets shot by Takaya. It's not clear. What noteworthy event happens to Shinjiro? Waffles, says son of a gun. Well, in Persona 3, Shinjiro Aragaki is a character who's involved in a tragic event. After Kin and Shinjiro are confronted by Strega, Shinjiro sacrifices himself by taking bullets for Kin, leading to his death. While in Persona 3 Portable, there's a chance to save Shinjiro, in Persona 3 Reload, there is no way to change his fate. Mimu, moving up into that number 4 spot with 3,061 points on the board. Let's go. Mr. Yakuza still on that hot streak with 7 correct answers in a row. And Jin closing that gap. All right, let's go on to the next question. These double point ones are the shakeup, aren't they? I'm doing this like IRL, just wing it. That's the way you do it. That's how you do it, Magic Jack. Sometimes that's all we can do, right? I think waffles are pretty noteworthy. I mean, Greg is not wrong. Waffles are always noteworthy. By the way, if you would like to join the trivia, you can go to kahoot.it, enter game pin 299820. We have already started, obviously, and are a few questions in, but you can join mid-game if you'd like to play Persona Trivia. All right, it's time for the next question. 8 of 25, we're asking the main characters of Megami Ibunroku Persona get their personas after playing a game called Persona. Is this true or false? How many personas could a Persona chuck? If a Persona chuck could... Actually, I forget what they do. This is a true statement. In Megami Ibunroku Persona, the main character's ability to summon and use personas, which are manifestations of their inner selves, is triggered by playing a game called Persona. After playing, they lose consciousness and encounter Philemon, a being who grants them this ability. Philemon sounds like the name of a Digimon. That's just what Elgum thinks. Mr. Yakuza maintaining that lead. Mimu moving up to the 3rd place position with 3,882 points on the board, just overtaking Prince Darien, who's now in the number 4 spot. Let's go. I actually think pancakes are better than waffles. I will die for this, so don't even come after me. I will not come after you because Fence's wife also believes that pancakes are the superior being. But listen, waffles? Waffles are Elgum's preferred tasty breakfast treat of choice. I will die on this hill. Or I would if I could die. But I'm immortal. That means I can eat Chocobo for eternity. Here we go. Next question. The Reaper was first introduced in which Persona game? Megami Ibunroku Persona, Persona 2 Innocent Sin, Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, or Persona 3? Yes, Reaps was introduced in which Persona game? You should also call him Reaps because he loves that. He's got a good sense of humor, that Reaper. The correct answer is Persona 3. The Reaper was first introduced in the Persona series with the 3rd installment. While the Reaper appears in games with exploration-based elements since Persona 3, Persona 3 marks its debut as the unique optional boss known for punishing players who linger too long inside dungeons like Tartarus. This initial appearance set the stage for its recurring role in subsequent titles like Persona 4 and Persona 5. Mr. Yakuza is closing in on that 10,000 point mark. The remainder of the leaderboard stays static. Let's move on to the next question. The trademark skill of the persona Yoshitsune is called what? Akashic Arts, Hasuo Tobi, God's Hand, or Ichimonji Slash? Which of these skills is the name or names is the trademark skill of the persona Yoshitsune? The trademark skill of Yoshitsune is called Hasuo Tobi. It's a powerful physical skill that deals light physical damage 8 times to all enemies. It's widely considered one of the strongest physical attacks in the Persona series. Oh, snaps! It looks like Mr. Yakuza broke his hot streak. Mimu put some points on the board, now sitting comfortably at 4,573 in the number 3 position. I'm in 5th place, baby! At least I'm not in 6th place. Oh, snap, Magic Jack! Oh, snap! He might have just jinxed it. Don't jinx it! Don't jinx it, Jack! Scarlet Siren, welcome! How are you doing today? El Goom greets you with his big bucket of Chocobo. If you would like to join the game, input pin 299820. Let us know when you're jumping in, and we will move on to the next question. We've still got plenty to go. We're only on question 11 out of 25. Heck yeah, I'm so glad to hear you're great. Elgoom's still thinking about that noodle he didn't get. Hold on, I'm currently on my phone. I'm Uber Eatsing one noodle. Gotta lock in and solidify my lead. Reggie! Can you do it? Can he do it? He's after that coveted title of Trivia Master. What do you mean I can't Uber Eats one noodle? I'm willing to give you Gil. This is racism against Moogle kind. I'm uninstalling this app. It's useless. All right. We're moving on to the next question. I'm assuming that Scarlet is in the waiting room. Here it comes. Pay attention to your magical techno devices. Here we go. As revealed in Persona 2 Innocent Sin, Joker's true identity is whom? Yuki Mayazumi, Jun Kurosu, Tatsuya Sudo, or Tatsuya Suo? The correct answer is Jun Kurosu. Joker from Persona 2 Innocent Sin is unmasked as Jun Kurosu post his defeat by Tatsuya Suo's party. Initially, he was under the possession of his persona Joker Nyarlathotep, which was later removed by Nyarlathotep. That's a tough one. Magic Jack moving up to the number 4 position. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He clearly didn't jinx himself at all. He's got 3,714 points on the board. Mr. Yakuza clearing that 10K mark with 10,316 points. Shaking up the leaderboard a bit. Let's go. Next question. Mitsuru Kirijo's ultimate persona is named Penthesilea, Isis, Juno, or Artemisia. The correct answer is Artemisia of the Empress Arcana. This persona evolves, or Princess Leia evolves into Artemisia after her initial persona overcomes her grief and finds a new will to fight with the help from Yukari Takeba. Mimu, Magic Jack putting more points on the board, but the leaderboard is at a standstill. What will shake things up? We'll have to go on to the next question to find out. Also, what do you mean chocobos and noodles don't mix? I beg to differ. I bet you if I ordered more than one noodle, they probably would have delivered it. Hold on, I need to reinstall Uber Eats. In the meantime, next question. Which confidant in Persona 5 will let you fuse personas of a higher level than the main character? Is it the Hanged Man, the Chariot, Strength, or the Emperor Arcana? The correct answer is the Strength Arcana. In Persona 5, the confidant related to the Strength Arcana, which is Caroline and Justine, allows you to fuse personas higher level than your own. Specifically, it grants the ability to pay extra to fuse personas beyond your current level. This ability to fuse high-level personas becomes available at rank 5 in Persona 5 Royal or rank 10 in the original Persona 5. Jin putting points on the board. Look at that lucky 7s. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know, at your current HP value, you would have no trouble at all taking down Emerald Weapon. I believe. I believe. Elgum's seen it happen. It's Crazy Town. Scarlet Siren is on the highest answer streak currently with a 3-answer hot streak, determined to get on this leaderboard. Here we go. Watch out, everybody. Next question. True or false? Tanaka sells items in Personas 3, 4, and 5. This is a true statement. President Tanaka and his shopping program, Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, or Tanaka's Shady Commodities in Persona 5, are present in all 3 games. In Persona 3, Tanaka has a social link and sells his items via his TV show. In Persona 4, Tanaka continues to host Tanaka's Amazing Commodities on TV and sells items to the protagonist. In Persona 5, Tanaka operates an online store called Tanaka's Shady Commodities, where the protagonist can order products. Na 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 ba da ba da na na ba 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 ba. Elgum may or may not have shopped there before when he was trying to open up his first business. May or may not. Okay? Scarlet's on a hot streak of 4. Prince Darien back up in the number 4 spot with 4,621 points on the board. Mr. Yakuza still commanding that lead with 10,316 points, and Jin coming up on his tail with 8,603 points. What's going to happen next? Who knows? We're on question number 15, baby. For double points, in Persona 3's Shuffle Time, which card regenerates your health? The red sword, the green wand, the yellow coin, or the blue cup? The correct answer is the blue cup. Yeah. In Persona 3's Shuffle Time, the card that regenerates your health is the cup card. These are represented by blue goblets. Cup cards can either heal the protagonist's HP or heal the entire party's HP. Choosing the cup card can help you save on healing items or magic usage throughout your dungeon run. Teleshopping, big scam. Big scam. Green wand is for XP, that's correct. Yes. Forgot about the TV because you never used it. You never shopped from Tanaka? He sells good stuff. Although Elgoom has gotten scammed a couple of times. He's not always selling good stuff. Mr. Yakuza commanding a further lead with 11,794 points on the board. But look at this! Scarlet Siren, out of nowhere, moving up to the number 4 position with 5,202 points on the board, coming after Mimu in the number 3 spot. Oh my goodness! What is going on? Let's go. Next question. Which of these activities from Persona 3 is not capable of boosting a Persona's stats? Whack-a-mole, punching bag, the lucky game, or the crane machine? Which of these is not capable of boosting a Persona's stats? Here we go. In Persona 3, the crane machine is not capable of boosting a Persona's stats, while the other activities in this list are known to have an impact on Persona stats. Specifically, Whack-a-Mole is an arcade game that increases a Persona's agility. The punching bag increases a Persona's strength. And the lucky game, ironically, increases, maybe not so ironically, the Persona's luck. Let's go. Scarlet Siren moving into the number 3 position. 5,995 points on the board. Lots of people got points this time around. Let's see. People are going to have to start defending their spots at this point. I can see things changing already. Watch out, everybody. Here we go. Reggie, you are a good adversary too. Look at this. The friendly competition from Magic Jack here. I love it. This is getting stressful. Oh, Mr. Yakuza's starting to sweat over here. Let's see what happens in question 17. Here we go. In Persona 4, Yu's first persona is Izanagi. Izanagi's lore tells of him having led the Commonwealth of his time to what? Order, the Promised Land, calamity, or safety? This is a tricky one. In Persona 4 Golden and other Persona games, Izanagi is said to have led his Commonwealth to a state of prosperity and harmony by establishing a civilization based on order, justice, and the betterment of all. The correct answer is order. Mr. Yakuza with the 3-question hot streak. Mimu moving back up to the number 3 spot with 6,025 points on the board. Holy moly. Holy moly. You guys are getting competitive now. I can see it. I barely know half of these and I'm a huge Persona fan. Some of these are tricky, man. Some of these are tricky. That's the fun with trivia, is that you can ask questions about anything in the series. There's so much information. It's awesome. Magic Jack's pushing whatever buttons look cool. The button mash method. Oh my God. This leaderboard looks similar to my workshop ranking in my time at Sandrock. My workshop being in the top spot, almost 8K point difference between second place. Oh man. Yeah, I'm trying to think if this is the largest point lead we've seen so far. I don't think it's quite there yet. Getting close, though. Here we go. Are we ready for the next question? You better get ready, because it's coming at you. Question number 18 for double points. Midway through Persona 4, the investigation team gains this new member who is very obviously romantically attracted to you. Yukiko Amagi, Rise Kujikawa, Chie Satonaka, or Naoto Shirogane. All right, the correct answer is Rise Kujikawa. Rise is very blunt and unapologetic the numerous times she flirts with you. This takes place both in and out of combat and in and out of the TV and real world. It is possible for dialogue from her to reveal that she doesn't care if anyone judges her for her feelings, and that if she really wanted alone time with you, she would have no trouble getting it. Elgum loves a girl who knows what she wants. Mr. Yakuza on that hot streak yet again. Scarlet Siren moving up to the number 3 position once more with 7,943 points on the board, determined to make this climb in the Trivia Social Link. Next question, let's go. What are the 2 drinks from vending machines in Persona 5 that raise SP? Manta and Earl Green, Argonaut and Water Rebirth, Dr. Salt Neo and Creature, or Nasty and 1-Up? The correct answer is Argonade and Water Rebirth. Argonade restores 5 SP to 1 ally, while Water of Rebirth does the same. Nasty is an insane name. It is a prestigious name. One that Elgum would hold in the highest regards of name creativity. It's nasty. It's definitely not tasty. That's for sure. Leaderboard stays the same with a few points more put on the board. Breaking everyone's hot streaks. Oh my goodness. I'm in for some Dr. Salt. I'm in for that Dr. Salt Neo. All right. Moving on, next question. At the beginning of Persona 5, the protagonist stays in a cafe in what area of Tokyo? Shibuya, Shinjuku, Yongen-jaya, or Akihabara? Which area of Tokyo is the cafe that the Persona 5 protagonist stays in located? The correct answer is Yongen-jaya. At the beginning of Persona 5, the protagonist resides in a cafe called Cafe LeBlanc, located in the Yongen-jaya area of Tokyo. Jin getting more points on the board, 11,168 points. To be precise, she's eyeballing Mr. Yakuza quite hard over here, commanding that lead over Scarlet Siren, who's still sitting comfortably in position number 3. Oh, maybe, you know what? Maybe not so comfortably. Mimu's not far behind, only 700 points behind. And Prince, just 100 points behind her. What's going to happen? How's this leaderboard going to get shaken up? Oh, no, got kicked out of the game. No, we'll give you a second to rejoin. Let us know when it's telling you you're waiting. It might be over for our hero. Oh, Reggie, the ghost, talking about possibly giving up the ghost for Jin. All right, let's go. Next question. For double points. At the beginning of the school semester in Persona 5, which student attempts suicide by jumping off the school roof? Is it Mishima, Mika, Sugimura, or Shio? Elgum, I hope you win. Wait. Elgum is not playing Magic Jack. What are you trying to do to me? I'm the host. Oh, speaking of, I should probably continue to do the thing that hosts do. The correct answer is Shio. Kamoshida targets An as his latest sexual conquest. When she rejects his advances, he forces himself on her best friend, Shio Suzui, resulting in a traumatized and suicidal Shio jumping off the school roof. A terrible man, Kamoshida. A horrible, no good, despicable man. I would never allow him in a fine, well-respected CFC establishment. Ever. Not welcome here, sir. No, you are playing. I believe in you. Elgum is not playing. Elgum is not playing. Mr. Yakuza commanding a powerful lead. 16,728 points, but Jin on a hot streak, and maybe a heart streak as well, with a 3 questions correct in a row and sitting at 12,980 points. She's coming after Mr. Yakuza. She's got her sights set on him. Here we go. Question number 22. What is the first persona the protagonist has in Persona 5? Is it Arsene, Captain Kidd, Goemon, or Johanna? The first persona that the protagonist known as Joker has in Persona 5 is Arsene. Arsene is based on the character Arsène Lupin, a famous gentleman thief from Maurice Leblanc's novels. Hoo boy! Mr. Yakuza putting more points on the board. Jin still on a hot streak, 4 correct answers in a row, and Scarlet Siren breaking the 10,000 point constraint at 10,836 points. We've got 3 questions to go, my friends. Who's taking it home? Magic Jack's trying to win it for Elgum. Wait, Elgum can't win. Elgum can't win, Magic Jack. You can win, though. I believe. Next question for double points. Which arcana represents the social link of the character known as Maya in Persona 3? Is it Temperance, the Sun, the Hermit, or the Hierophant? Oh, easy one for our Persona fans here. In Persona 3, the handle Maya is used by the character who is part of the Hermit Arcana social link. All right. My goodness, Mr. Yakuza. They said back in the game as if you ever left it. 19,366 points on the board. What a powerful lead. You might break 20,000 this day. Oh my goodness. The DMC4 music is giving me the power buff. Oh my God. Fence. Change the music. You've made the odds stacked. He's getting on it right now. In the meantime, next question. Which character makes an appearance in every Persona game in some fashion and is known for his white butterfly mask? Is it Nyarlathotep, Papillon, Nameless, or Philemon? The correct answer is Philemon, though those who guessed Papillon is, I get it. Is a butterfly after all. There was logic and sound logic to that guess. Philemon is the personification of hope within humanity and often acts as a guide to oversee the enlightenment of humanity. He's often depicted as a young man wearing a butterfly mask, but appears in later games only in the guise of a butterfly. Scarlet Siren having that hot streak of 4 correct answers in a row with some of the most esoteric trivia knowledge in the series. Let's go. Coming after Jin's number 2 spot. Just 2,000 points between them. Mr. Yakuza, you might be very secure in where you're sitting over here, but let's find out. Let's find out. We've got one question to go. Here we go. The fusion spell Grand Cross in Persona 2 Innocent Sin requires how many unique spells to be used? 2, 3, 4, or 5? The correct answer is 5. In Persona 2 Innocent Sin, the fusion spell Grand Cross requires 5 unique spells. These spells are combined by having them adjacent to each other in the order that spells are used during a turn and must be unique, not a repeating combination of spells. In the number 3 spot, we have Scarlet Siren. Number 2, Jin. And number 1, the trivia master themselves, Mr. Yakuza, also known as Reggie, also known as RDX. Yeah, let's go. Congratulations, my friends. Thank you all for participating in Persona Trivia. This has been one that has been long awaited. Many people have requested Persona Trivia, and I was very excited to see it make the cut, not just on the survey for this trivia session, but also just actually win it. Very cool, very exciting. Thank you all so much for playing. Remember, we do trivia once a month on The Fence. So if you have a trivia topic suggestion, recommend something to us. Stargazers, we'll be reaching out to you within the next couple of weeks too before our next poll to help
Now you
us
have to
decide
play Yakuza.
what is going to be recommended for the next trivia topic. Everybody in the community, be on the lookout for the trivia poll to be posted in the Discord server. That is where you get to vote on what you would like to see as the next trivia game. Mr. Yakuza, also known as Reggie, also known as RDX, congratulations on your Trivia Master title. You will be awarded it in the Discord server where you will get to be recognized in all your Persona knowledge and glory for the next 30 days. Thank you all for playing, everybody. Appreciate your participation. We'll see you in one more month for our next Fence Trivia. Wow, that wasn't so hard. Listen, I gotta tell you, I was very nervous to do this one today. You know, I've seen Fence do this before, and I was like, he's pretty good at it. He does a pretty all right job, but I am just a little guy. I don't know how I'm supposed to run a trivia. But you know what? I've spread enough propaganda in my day. This was kind of just like that. You know? It wasn't so different than what I know how to do. I like it. Where's Elgoom trivia? Make a trivia about me. Grand Cross requires all 5 party members. I know, it's crazy. It's Banana Town. Elgoom, congrats on your... I did not win. I did not win. Magic Jack is here to gaslight all of us today. I won't be a part of it. That's not Elgoom's way. Oh, man. Scarlet was a powerful contender. For coming in so late, they were able to rise up in the ranks so quickly. So darn quickly. Greg flipping tables. No. No. Oh my goodness. You all did so good. Y'all did so good. Even those of you who are over there just hitting buttons, you did so good. I'm so glad you guys were a part of it. You know, Fence was telling me earlier, he was like, Elgoom, there might not be a lot of people here on the trivia today. And I was like, what are you talking about? like, there's always a bunch of people here for this. He was like all anxious or something. I don't know. I don't understand why. He said something about the new time slot, and I said, it doesn't matter. We've been doing this for 2 weeks now. Like, look at the friends who come by. He wasn't listening to me. You guys showed up. It was awesome. Of course you were going to show. I told him it's Persona trivia. People are going to be there for it. He just thought, I don't know. I think he was worried that I was going to slack off or something like that while I was doing this very, very important job. He's never delegated something like this before. Don't be mad at him. It's me. It's me. If I was in his position, I don't think that I would have believed in my abilities to do it very well either. But you know, I'm here. Elgoom is here to prove everything wrong. Or right, depending on how you're looking at it. Question 1. True or false? Elgoom exists? That's an easy one. Sorry, I had to look it up for a second. I do exist. I clearly exist. Hello, Scarlet. Hi. How are you today? You did so good in the trivia. I have over 1,000 hours total in this franchise, and it's one of my special interests, said Scarlet. Even my wrong guesses were 50-50. How would you describe the food at CFC? Answer: nasty. Well, maybe. No, actually, no, I wouldn't. Why would you do that? Well, don't slander my business. Don't slander my business. Okay? I don't know what I'll do, actually. I will ground you. Probably. That question tricked me because I played so much Persona 3 and I was like, wait, no, it's the other one. Wrong game. There's too many drinks in this series. There are so many beverages. It's fine. I only flip my personal tables, says Greg. But Greg, you paid money for those tables. Those are fine tables. Those are welders' tables. You have to take care of them. If only I could have gave my points away, says Magic Jack. Wow, helpful to the end. Helpful right up to the end, this Magic Jack. Anybody ever told you you're a pretty good guy? Yeah, that was totally you who told him, and not me. Elgoom hasn't talked to you about this. I'm just telling you about the conversation I had with him. I don't know. Whatever you guys talked about, that's between you guys. That's none of Elgoom's business. It's okay. When this trivia potentially comes back into rotation, I will win. Scarlet has made a declarative statement here. Persona fans in the community have become determined. Magic Jack was plotting my downfall, so all the more reason for the rise to victory, said Reggie. Was he? Magic Jack, were you trying to sabotage Reggie? Oh my gosh. Depends on which plane he's on as to whether or not I exist. That was why that was a tricky question for Elgoom. Okay? I don't want to be giving you guys incorrect information, but it was true. Elgoom does exist. I'm so glad you're great, Scarlet. It's great. I'm not slandering my own business. Wait, what is this clip? Slayer Cypher, hello. How are you doing? Wait, let me see. What is this clip? What are you saying to Elgoom? What are you saying about Elgoom? You did so good in the trivia. I have over 1,000 hours total in this franchise, and it's one of my special interests, said Scarlet. Even my wrong guesses were 50-50. How would you describe the food at CFC? Answer: nasty. Well, maybe. No, actually, no. Yeah, no. No. I wouldn't. Stop talking me in the past. I can't believe you guys did that to Elgoom. This is slander. You all have it out for me, and I don't understand why. I've been so good to you. I've been so good. I gave you beautiful Persona trivia. I gave you beautiful fried bird at a low, low price, unmatched by any of my competitors. Mostly because we don't have any competitors. I don't know how you could do this to me. Is that my friend, Mr. L? That's me. That's me. Mr. Slayer, it's so nice of you to remember. How have you been today? How have you been since we last saw each other? It's been a little bit now, I know. Honestly, I didn't think that I would ever be back here. I wasn't sure. You know? I was giving Vince a hard time for having the nerves earlier about how this Persona trivia thing was going to go. And honestly, El Goom was a little nervous about how he actually did during the last one of these streams. I didn't know if I'd ever be asked to be here again. But here I am. Thank you, El Goom, choosing to ignore the clips and slander. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Floofy Mimu, for being such a staunch advocate of my fluffy little self. At least one of you believes in me. Actually, wait, Magic Jack believed in me too. Magic Jack has been supportive beyond all reason for even wanting me to succeed in the trivia, which doesn't make any sense, but that's still support. Magic Jack and Mimu are the #1 goats in the El Goom fan club, which I'm starting right now. Stop gaslighting yourself, El Goom. Wait a minute, Magic Jack! Magic Jack! I was tricked. I know, I also didn't think it was possible, but it's true. They've done this to me. My son, how are you?
I'm Mr. El Goom and I approve this message.
You are not Mr. El Goom. I am Mr. El Goom. What? Why are you out of your room? Guys, he's grounded. He's grounded. Why are you? Don't let him out. I'm gonna have to have a whole conversation with him later about why he was even allowed to come out of his room. I told you, get the Pokeball. Oh, that's what you were trying to tell me? Oh, man, that went right over El Goom's pom-pom. I am so sorry. I did not realize that's what you were trying to say. Okay, I need to find my Pokeball. Where's my Pokeball? Let's see. That's Chocobo drumstick. Necklace from El Goom's grandma. Where is that? What's this? Oh, this might be. Oh no, that's just a rock. Okay. Oh, where is it? Maybe it's in my other bucket. Where's my other bucket? I can't find it. Mimu, help. Oh my god, that's a beautiful Pokeball. Are you sure? Are you sure I can borrow this? I'm gonna need to borrow it for a year. He's grounded for a year. This is a big commitment. This just might take our friendship to the next level. I just want to be very clear. I don't want to set any improper expectations here. I'm a straightforward little guy. Is it okay? It is? Okay, all right. You've got plenty. Great. Excellent. My son is so cooked. He doesn't even know it. I can have it. Oh my gosh. He might be grounded for 2 years now. That'll teach him to eat my pickles. I also appreciate you, El Goom. You're so floofy. Scarlet, thank you so much for recognizing. I'm so flattered. Actually, I'm too flattered. Ads are here, and I was not paying attention. Oh no! Oh my god! You guys, your flattery is too much. I must away for 3 minutes. When I return, El Goom's gonna play some more Night in the Woods. I hear you guys have gotten pretty far in this now, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. I hope you guys enjoy the break. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you soon. Wait. Her friend is small. Please let this work. I want it to work so bad. Can I? It says disadvantage. I'm gonna try it anyway because it'd be too funny not to try. Oh yes. Oh yes. We're gonna huck you right over at your friend over here. Oh yes. Oh, it's so good. This game is the best. Karlach, you machine. Oh, you can't reach them, but it's okay because you can shoot them with your arrows. I got audio ads, but I'm still seeing the stream. Can you see this? Meanwhile, all the subs are like, Vince, what are you doing? Like, we can hear you still. But some people can't. Whoa. Twitch has always been a strange place. Garrett says, you can do the dishes properly. That's good enough. Putting one's heart into it isn't always about making it special, but not putting your heart into it could mean maybe some of the dishes having like Tony stains or something like that. Tony stains? What are Tony stains? Like some guy named Tony just came in and like spit on your dishes and then left? Or like Tony is the pizza guy that brought food and then his pizza is left on your plate? That kind of Tony stain? Tony, stop it. Stop doing that. I told you to quit coming in here and spitting on my plates. Go back down to the corner where you belong.
May your heart be your guiding key.
It's wild. Shadowheart was like over here and she was like, dang, I don't know what's going on in there. They're probably having too good a time. I better stare out here and ponder my past and wonder, what on earth am I ever gonna do if I find out that my whole life is a lie?
Attention.
And then Karlach was over here like, damn, Problems, your booty fine. It's so good. I don't wish that I had a booty like that. And Problems was like, I know. Isn't it fantastic? I'm gonna go over here and sniff these flowers because, I don't know, they're really pretty and colorful. And then Will was like, but you know, I actually wonder what's going on in there. Maybe they won't notice if I just open this door.
Another muffled cry. The two inside are still in the throes of passion.
Uh-oh.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, Will, you've done it now.
I almost poo-pooed in my non-existent pants.
I almost poo-pooed in my non-existent pants. I would like to use magic, please. No cheating. I've got my eye on you. Do it over from the door, clockwise along the wall. 3 times. Well, I would like to use magic. I would like to use magic. What did he just walked right up to it. Dinner time. I'll be back. All right. Enjoy dinner, dude. Wait. I need to look this. Ah! Dang, dude. Dang. Dang, dude. Dang, dude. Dang, dude. God dang it, dude. Oh, Jesus, I walked into a bomb. I'm in a barrel. I'm so scared. Oh my god. I said he was gonna open the door like Mouse. Did I say that? I'm still here. I'm in the barrel. I forgot how to play. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay, now who wins with this fight? Nobody.
I can't jump or attack.
Hello and welcome back to me, Elgoom. You know, we've been having a lot of fun today, and we're still gonna be having some more fun.
You'd ever wonder why Kate Sith never runs out of batteries? Because he's stealing our soul energy when we sleep.
What? Why would he do that? That doesn't seem like a very cash money thing to be doing. What? Who's letting him do this? My God. My God. I have to process this information. We're gonna play some more Night in the Woods. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. So, I guess the last time that you guys were playing Night in the Woods, you were going through some like weird trash islands or something like that. I don't know. I saw that a lot of what May and her friends are up to right now is they're trying to uncover who this kidnapper person is. And even though some of her friends don't really believe her, May has still enlisted the help of the squad to help her find out who might be kidnapping people. Is there a potential murderer in the town? And is that potential kidnapper / murderer a ghost? I know. Elgoom was surprised too. We might find out today. Oh, Finns has Deltarune now? Oh, Elgoom. I know Elgoom said he didn't like to play video games, but he's been watching people play video games. And Deltarune is crazy. That game is crazy. Don't tell King Mog I've been watching people play video games. We're not supposed to do that. But what he doesn't know won't hurt him. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to get my controller. Okay, I got it. Perfect. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on, I can't tell. Wait, let me try. I don't think that my controller registered. 1 second. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Here we go. Enjoy your lurk, Reggie. Oh my God.
The lifestream is just the planet's digestive system. Cubo, we're all just snacks being slowly chewed into Mako's smoothies.
No! That's a horrible reality. But the raid's not. Legend of Zenith. Hello, my friendly man, the randomizer king himself. Look at this guy. What's up with all those chickens?
Oh God.
What is happening with the chickens?
Oh God. Oh no. All right. Money.
Wait,
Oh, good. I just got sucked. Great.
wait, you're fighting Ganon. Why do you need money? What is happening? This is crazy. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is just how I remember him.
Oh my God. What you guys are seeing right now?
Yeah, I hate the Cocos very much.
You want more of that?
God, this is.
You want more of that?
This is pure insanity, guys.
Go follow the Legend of
Pure
Zenith.
I'm taking on the entire Ganondorf army.
He's an incredible
Fucking-
human being. Look at what he's doing. He's doing the
Zelda
impossible.
out here just screaming. She's like,
Oh, he is
"I'm
so cooked.
witnessing
Please tell
the
me you beat
worst-"
this. Please tell me you beat that. If anyone could do it, it's you. Holy smokes. My friends, over in the Legend of Zenith's channel, hello. You have joined us on a very special day. This is my day. It is the day of El Goom. I am normally confined to the corner of a screen and a channel point redeem, but today is different. Today, we celebrate me. I am here because the Sanctuary Squad did an amazing job of raising money for Crisis Text Line last year, and I was contractually obligated and or roped into hosting this stream a couple of times this month. So I'm here. I'm here right now. Zenith, I will tell Fence that you said hello. He'd be so happy. He'd be so happy to hear that you rated. In the meantime, Jody Street, welcome to the Fence. Asbeth, welcome to the Fence. Zenith, of course. Everybody, I want everybody to go follow Legend of Zenith right now. He's such an awesome human being. I genuinely mean that. He's so nice and he's like super entertaining. He plays really cool games. He loves randomizers. He is a Legend of Zelda master, but I've seen him play Kirby, Nuzlocke. He's done some really cool archipelago stuff with like Donkey Kong Country. Like if you like those kinds of games and you want to see someone just go balls to the walls and be a bananas person, that's Zenith. He's so cool. You will not go wrong in his channel. He is always super entertaining and fun to watch. Phoenix Roseblade, welcome to the Fence. Thanks for raiding alongside Zen. And it's awesome to meet you guys. I am El Goom. This stream is normally hosted by a man named Fence. And he runs this stream and has as a variety channel for the last 10 years. He's big into role-playing games. So if you like JRPGs like Persona, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, he's all about those games. He's like super duper into them. So much so that he has had emotes fashioned out of my cousins. Just you can check them out. One of them, a couple of them actually are free. If I don't know, I've never been rated before. I'm sorry. I'm just a little guy. This is so much for me. So Vince wants me to tell you that we do a lot of mental health support here while we play video games. A big part of why he started to do this in the first place was because he was like, you know what? Video games are a pretty cool way to cope with mental health, and it's actually a really cool way to make friends and connect with people who are also trying to cope with their mental health. And he really likes to give people space to talk about their problems here. And so he does a really good job of maintaining a safe space for everybody. So if you ever feel like you need to talk about some things or get some stuff off of your chest, you're always going to find support here, not just from Fence, but from the Fencers, the rest of the community too. Everybody here is really, really supportive and really kind. So we want you to know that your mental health matters, you matter, and you're so very loved, and never ever are you alone, especially when you're here in this place. So I hope that you guys enjoy your time here. We're playing a little game called Night in the Woods right now, which we've been playing for a little while. We're on episode, I think it's 7 of our little Night in the Woods adventure. It is an adventure game, so a lot of text and narrative and stuff like that. So if you like a good story, hang out with us. We'd love to have you here today. We just got done doing Persona trivia. If there's any Persona fans out there, we did a lot of, we do trivia once a month. And so Reggie actually won the title of Trivia Master for the month. So he's going to get to gloat for the next 30 days, which is wild. Somebody was trying to get me to win the trivia, and I had to tell them, I was like, we can't do that. El Goom is the host. I can't win and I can't host and win the trivia. That's cheating. But it was nice for somebody to think of my furry feelings, so I appreciate that all the same. But yeah, this is Night in the Woods. We play as a character. She's a cat. Her name is May. And we are currently on a ghost hunt with our friends, trying to find out who is kidnapping people in this town. So feel free to hang out with us. Zen, if you have to raid and run, do your thing, buddy. I know you stream a lot. So if you have to get some rest, get some food, please feel free to do so. If you want to hang out with us for a while, you're free to do that too. But it's so nice to see you. I really appreciate you bringing your folks in. We're gonna take good care of them tonight. I am well, thanks. I'm just wiped from a long stream and need to run and grab a pizza before the place closes. See? I knew it. I knew it. Go get your pizza. But first, you have to tell me what pizza you're gonna get. Elgoom can't, his little digestive system cannot process cheese, so I'm gonna live vicariously through you. I've tasted the heavens, but I cannot continue to partake in them, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'm getting sleepy. Bye, Elgoom. See y'all. Appreciate y'all. Magic Jack, I appreciate you too. I hope that you have a wonderful night. Good job in the trivia today. Thanks for advocating for me and for supporting me. I appreciate you so very much. Oh, Fence says he hopes you have a good night too. Get some good rest. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm not gonna be here, but Fence will be here tomorrow. Hey, you never told me why you were feeling down the other day. Do I gotta tell you everything? No, just asking is all. Well, ask someone else. Aren't these two like usually good friends? Huh. Okay. Something's happened. Ow. Hello? Hello? Okay. May was falling forever. Okay, what is actually our next main thing? We just went on this boat adventure through the trash piles. We got a couple of things from them. Maybe this person knows. Why must it be 90 degrees out? I'm suffering even with a fan. Oh no! Oh no, I would be cooking in my little fur if I was in your position. I'm sorry for you. You should put some ice on your head. What's in the news? Yam shortage this Thanksgiving. Oh geez, we need the yams. Better get them now before they're gone. There's gonna be like yam riots because not enough yams. Worse reasons. Elgoom wouldn't be part of the yam riots. I care not for the yams. Anybody here a yam fan? Oh. Not sadistic. We're in solidarity, my friend. Do I know you? No. Oh. Aren't you Greg's cousin? You really look like his cousin. Not his cool cousin Jin. Like, the other cousin? No. Who are you then? Why are you here? I'm trying to find your city council. Town council. We're a town. Right. Why are you looking for them? Supposed to be demoing an infrastructure and municipal services management program. What? Helps you manage things like snowplows and broken hydrants and stuff. Oh yeah, we have those sometimes. I just figured it'd be helpful. I don't know, lots of places are just scared of new things. I just want to keep things like they are forever, falling apart. It's frustrating. You really are into this, huh? I mean, it's my job, so I had a job. I bagged groceries. Could you program something to make that job not suck? Well, soon it's all gonna be robots anyway, so... geez, yeah. Huh. I got it! You're Donna's cousin! Yeah! She used to babysit me. Oh, wow, are you the kid that killed a bird with her mace? Uh-oh. Sadistic, thank you for the water. No, it was an accident. I was like 9. I thought it was perfume or something. I thought the bird would like it. Well, you were 9. It died like instantly. Just dead. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Good luck. Try not to kill anything. No promises. Oh my god, so we just met Donna's cousin. Wait, who's Donna? I forget who Donna is. Cat, tell me. They were not helpful. My god. Oh, that mace. Disappointing. When you think that May had like an actual medieval mace? Sup, kid? How's it snacking, Falcon? Just kicking it. Drank too much chocolate milk, and I was throwing up when the light bulb delivery came. I had to sign it for it while puking. Jeez, you okay? Yeah, I'm good. I just flew too close to the sun, the chocolate milky sun. So what's up? Yep, for smashing some light bulbs? Why did they like to do this? Aha! So pure and good. He's gonna throw another can at my head. Cathartic. A heavy iron chuck on the end of rod mace. Well, that would have been more entertaining. You're probably right. Haha! Sucker! Not this time, Greg. Not this time. Blow up the sun. Why do we like doing this so much? I think I got cut. Didn't he like take these from his store? Yeah, that's definitely a cut. Right by my ear. Gotta throw another can. No! Ow! God damn it! Alright, I'm smiling, but it hurts. Well, serves you right. You threw a can at my face. Ouch. Okay, we should stop soon before I get more mutilated. Here comes another can. Ha! Take that, Greg. Another one! Oh my god! Okay, this is actually stinging now. And I'm out of light bulbs. Okay, we did it. We outlasted the Greg. I think that's the next thing we're supposed to do is go check out the Historical Society with him. Or can we choose who to do the investigations with first? Let's find out. Let's go see our other friends. Otherwise, we're going on a Greg adventure. I think he definitely loves it, Sadistic. I'm pretty confident that he loves it. Whoa, what? Since when could we do this? Okay, wait, we can get on top of these roofs. With our trusty triple jump. I did not know I could do this. Wait, what is that? What is that? Come back. Come back. Is it gone? Is it gone forever? What was the point of that? Okay. What if I just needed to wait for that fan to stop spinning and then whatever that piece of paper was would come back down? I guess I can go back and check it out. Again. Oh, hello? Hella birds. What is this? Holy crap, that's a lot of birds. Hello. Hello. I'm May. Sadie. What are you doing up here? What are you doing up here? Exploring? The same way I found it. Did you know this is the only stage in town? Is that true? Are you on stage a lot? Nope, not for a long time at least. Looks like no one's played here in a long time. Yeah, been a few decades. Are you gonna like put on something here? Oh, I don't think anyone's gonna be putting on anything here. At least not anytime soon. No electricity, probably structurally unsound, infested with rats and pigeons. Other than the electricity, that's like most of the town. That it is, that it is. This is cool. I wasn't expecting to find this. He should have picked up some cardboard or sheet metal to use as a shield. Yeah, he should have. He could have hid behind the trash can lid, maybe. Greg's not the brightest cookie in the bunch. Oh, wait a second. Another pentagram. Whoa, pentagram. Doesn't prove anything, weird teens. Okay, something happened. Spooky, though. Something happened a few nights ago in this game where we met these 3 weird teens on a rock face, and they were like prophesizing. They were all like speaking in turn and stuff, and they told us to beware of the pentagrams and that we would see 3 of them. They would be part of some prophecy or whatever. So we've seen 2 of them so far. Oh, actually, wait, no, I guess we've only seen 1. The other one was mentioned, or was it, did we actually see it? Wasn't it like a tattoo on a person or something like that? We were talking to this crow kid, and then somebody that was around them had a pentagram something on them. But I don't think that it counted. At least, we didn't get a journal entry about it. So it might not have counted. I originally was counting it though, because I thought that was gonna be part of it. I don't know. That might turn into a whole thing. Okay. Well, that was cool. Yay, plot points. I know. Hey, Angus. So, I said I could, like, take you up to the park. You did indeed. You ready to go? Oh, we can choose. Oh my god. We've never got to hang out with Angus. I am so hanging out with Angus first. Let's go. I'm excited. Are you? Yeah, we never get to hang out. See, May feels the same way. Ghost hunting with Angus. So you think the guy we saw or you saw was a ghost? Not a guy, a ghost. Right. Why does no one believe me that it was a ghost? I mean, I looked at the footage, and even El Goom doesn't think it was a ghost. Well, I mean, ghosts don't actually exist. I'm pretty sure they do. Well, I need evidence. What counts? A ghost walking up and saying hello, and me saying, hey, I've verified you are a dead person. Could be a zombie or Frankenstein. Okay, maybe if they're made of ghosty stuff. Ghosty Stuff can be our podcast about ghosts. This episode of Ghosty Stuff brought to you by Donut Wolf. Welcome to Ghosty Stuff. I'm May, and I saw ghosts, and this is Angus, who doesn't believe me. I'm Angus, and this is May. She's a crazy person. I want to listen to this podcast. Yeah, we do need to go to all the places. I just didn't think that we were going to get to choose right out the gate, so that's cool. I thought that part might be like on the rails. This is better. I like choices. Nice evening. Yeah, it's all right. My mom used to take us up here to play frisbee. I got hit in the teeth with a frisbee once, full speed. Jeez. Casey and me were throwing things at each other's heads. Oh. We stopped after the frisbee. That reminds Elgoom. He once saw Vince get shot in the teeth with an airsoft pellet. Oh, that looked like it hurt a lot. It was pretty funny though. Posted. Do not feed or touch the wildlife. Well, clearly. There's some folks living in cabins up here. You can feed and touch them if you want. It's a weird old place up here. There's all kind of weird stuff back up in the park. Old stuff just hanging out in the woods. We'll hit my old scout camp on the way up, I think. Busy woods. Okay, I better get going before it gets dark. Oh, I hope it gets dark. I want the spookies. I'm sure your dentist was happy. You know, it didn't cause any major damage. Actually, I don't think it caused any damage. Maybe nerve damage. Boy, it's getting dense. You all right? Yeah, I got asthma is all. Sorry you gotta wait for me. Oh. Do you have an inhaler? Yeah, but I saved that for emergencies. Being slow isn't an emergency. What is this thing? This is like a lime kiln, I think? Kiln? Like a furnace. Oh, a furnace for what? Limestone. You like do something with it in there and it becomes this other thing. Oh. Limestone's weird because it's mostly made up of skeletons of sea creatures from like millions of years ago. So like, this was all underwater or something at one point. No way. I mean, rocks don't lie. Like right where we're standing, there were like ancient horrible sea monsters. Creepy and awesome. That's history. Okay, I'm ready to go. I always thought, when I first realized that too, I thought that was very amazing. Like, wow, the mortal world has, like, at one point all been underwater? What? Phew. Need to take a break? I'm okay. No prob. So if this place was underwater, why aren't there like ancient shark bones up here? I don't know. There might be, I guess. But not everything becomes a fossil. Why? I don't know. I'm not an expert on any of this. But there were definitely ancient sharks around here. Weird, because things are so boring nowadays. To think like all that crazy stuff was going on here. There's always more weird stuff that happened to find out about later. Okay, I'm ready to go. Cool. So this is a second lime furnace. I was waiting for the punchline of your joke, Sadistic. What would we say it would be? Are you sure you're okay? Yeah. Ugh. Sorry. Seriously, it's fine. Hang for a minute. Okay. I should know all this stuff about like ancient sea creature rock or whatever. Lime. Stone. I was gonna take a class on dinosaurs back at school. What happened? Oh, thanks, Sadistic. Fancy. Spoonie! I am Elgoom. You want me to let Fence know that you're here? I'll tell him. Hold on. Spoonie's here. He says to tell you hi. It was all full up. That class fills up fast. Oh, I bet. Dinosaurs are like the most interesting animals. You knew they had feathers? Or some of them. I know, right? Big freaky chickens. The things were so scary and cool back then. We'd die in like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, ancient creatures would eat us no problem. Be glad for the millions of years between us. Weird. Time, dude. Time makes most dangerous things less dangerous. Most things, at least. Okay, you ready to roll? Yeah, we're almost to the top. I've just been staring at chat waiting for it too. I was supposed to get water like 5 minutes ago, just like not wanting to miss it. Oh my god. Sadistics are never gonna tell us the punchline. Spoonie, why are you a sad banana? Wow. Wow? My old scout camp. I used to come up here with my troop like a decade ago. You're the ancient sea monster now. Looks like it. What? What am I never going to tell you? The punchline to your joke! You said, I'm sure your dentist was happy. Guess you can say it would be, And then you never said anything to follow up. Oh, man. Oh, right, I had to go for a minute. Oh, my God. Oh, not only did you leave us hanging with it, but you forgot that you were setting something up. We would have been eagerly awaiting in anticipation for eternity. It's a night in the woods. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Those are all bonks for you, Sadistic. No, Elgoom doesn't make jokes. Elgoom's a serious guy. I don't do that. That's Fence's thing. I miss Fancy. Aw, Spoon, don't worry. He'll be back tomorrow. He'll be back tomorrow. I wish I could say the same. Not to the be back tomorrow, but to the Miss Fancy part. I see him all the time. I'm ready for a break, to be honest. Wow. Looks like some of the whirly note things came back. The what? We made these little windmill things and each put an anonymous note in them, attached to this little spring-controlled helicopter, and the idea was that when the wind would pick up, the windmill would wind up the helicopter, and then the note would fly away. Looks like some of them blew back. That's an amazing coincidence. Oh no, that was the idea. Each year we'd read notes left from the year before. I'm gonna see if I can find any more. I'm gonna hike up here. It's been a while. Oh my god, that's so funny. That's the windmill thing that we found earlier. How cool. What an awesome idea. Also, thank you for concussing me. I'm sure I can sleep through this heat now. You need an extra one? I got a couple. There you go. Free concusses. I think there are some more. I spotted them. Oh, cool. I'm gonna look. Aye, aye. Geronimo! Got one. Any more? Maybe that's just the one that we hit earlier. Good thing I drink a lot of milk so my skull can take all this. Milk is the cure-all. Like I said. I think you got them all. From what I can spot, at least. And I got the high vantage point. Let's read them, let's read them. Dang, we should have found more, actually. We should have looked around for more before we did this. Wait, should we though? We gotta leave them for the scouts. Oh, it's fine. Any ones up here wouldn't last the winter anyway. Okay. Let's read one. All right, this one got kind of torn up. Maybe a bird got it. Read the bird note. I am extremely unhappy, and you're the only person who knows. Oh. Okay. What? Not much changes. Could have just as easily been our notes from 10 years ago. Yeah. There's like a timelessness about people. Some things just don't stop being what we are. Yeah. Oh, that's very interesting. Can you guys relate to this? Like, this is making me think. Because like time passes, right? We get older, we grow, and there's a lot of things that change around us. There's a lot of things that change within us, but then there's also like a lot of things that don't. Elgum's been around a long time, and I've always been this little guy. I mean, I've got glasses and a goatee now, but that's more so a cosmetic change. You know, the rest of me has pretty much been this forever. But I've gained new experiences, and I've learned things, and the way that I think has changed. But I think the way I feel like I experience the world is often still pretty similar to the way I used to experience it. It's just kind of tempered with more knowledge and wisdom than I had before. Which does make it a little different, but it's also kind of still a lot the same. You know? This is interesting. I wonder if I wrote notes 10 years ago about how I was feeling, if today, picking them up to read them, I would be able to say that I still felt, you know, kind of the same. Sadistic said, I heard a story of Nordic writing on some high up wall that people treated as an ancient relic for so long, and when it was translated, all it said was something like, "This is very high." Oh my god, really? Wow, all that build up for that kind of payoff. Wow. The Nords had a sense of humor. I kind of wish how oblivious I was when I was a kid. But now, here I am of everything. I kind of miss how oblivious I was when I was a kid. But how aware I am of everything now isn't really a bad thing either. Yeah. Fence has told me that he feels the same in a lot of ways. You know? He's a learner. He likes to obviously like open his mind up to things and gain new perspectives and stuff like that. But he has definitely talked a lot about how like the more things he learns, the more anxious he seems to get about some things, or like, you know, you kind of can't unlearn things. So, you know, in some ways, like the magic of the world starts to diminish, right? There's things that you don't know when you're younger that make things seem like kind of more wondrous. And even that part of it, like I can relate to. You know, I've been around a long time, a mortal being and all. You see a lot of stuff, but you know, it's kind of hard to see the wonderment of things that I know things about anymore. So yeah, there's some of that definitely gets lost from when you were younger. But then at the same time, like, yeah, you don't want to like the things that you know, it's cool that you know them, and your understanding of how things work is actually super valuable and really cool too. So yeah, that's kind of like a trade-off, isn't it? My fingers move faster than my brain. It's okay. It's okay. I would say that happens to me too, but I don't even have fingers. But I'm sure you're not the only one. As you said, you learn of things and feel empathy for them even though you can't change them. Yeah. Where you guys are at in your history too as people, you guys know a lot of things. I think I heard Fence saying something like this yesterday about how, or wait, he wasn't live yesterday, was he? Earlier this week, like Monday, he was saying something to that effect, right? Like, you know about so many things in the world because you guys are able to see so much of what's going on so far away from you now. Because there's just like a lot of connection. You know, technology and all that has made things very connected. So, yeah, you can empathize with a lot of things that you can't really touch. And that's kind of weird to think about. Can't relate to that, to be honest. Which part, Mashi? Well, that was a hike. That was a lot easier when I was 11. We passed, what, 3 gates on the way up here? I lost count. Weird. Used to be open back then. Ready to go? Not far now, just up ahead. Hey, look, it's a night in the woods. Boy, it sure is, isn't it? Oh my gosh. To all of it? You can't relate to any of that, Mashi? Why not? Graves, huh? Yeah, these were... I forget. They were involved in the Possum Massacre. That, like, labor strike thing? Where it was, like, the miners versus the National Guard. It happened back in town, like, 100 years ago. Why are they up here? I think these were some of the bad guys. And some of the miners didn't want them buried in town. Oh, huh. Oh yeah, we read about this when we were, oh gosh. I already forgot the name of that, like little computer viewy device. We were looking at all the news articles, but that thing. There's like a few old graveyards up here from like colonial times. I guess there's one up here somewhere too. Well, that's spooky. The microfiche, that's it. That's it. I knew Remix would remember. Yeah, I was thinking the computer too, but I was like, I know there's a specific thing that they called it. Sure, someone just forgot to turn the lights on. King Mog forgot to turn the lights on. My Lord and Savior. I don't know why he likes darkness so much from time to time. It's weird. We are little creatures of light. He's a big creature of light. I don't know what his deal is. Can't really tell why. Oh, I see. Just bones. Ancient shark bones. Yeah, see? Nothing left to be scary. I'm gonna be the leader. I like dark. Dark is pretty cool. I'm a fan too. Wow, we're really up. We're really high up. And really far out. I can't see town from here. It's south of us, behind whatever ridge that is. So what, are we just supposed to wait here and see if anything happens? You tell me. You're the expert. I guess we'll just wait here and see if anything happens. Nice night. Yeah. Back at school, I couldn't see as many stars. That always made me sad. Oh yeah, they're really nice up here. I wish I knew the constellations like you did. What? You know all the names and the stories and stuff. I wish. I can never remember them other than, I think that one up there is like a bell or something? No. Remember that time we were all at the longest night bonfire? And we spotted the constellations together, and you told us all about them? That's not a thing that happened. Oh, wow. Maybe it was like a dream or something. God, I barely remember now. Oh, she must be remembering someone else. I wonder who it was. I wonder what fake constellations in the stories you dreamed of. Okay, humor me. I'll find the constellations, you tell me about them. Okay then. Thanks, Sadistic. Alright, find me some constellations. Wait, are these gonna be real ones or fake ones? Just ones I remember. Or dreamed that one time. Whichever. Remember Mr. Chazikov? Yeah, science teacher. He lives in Underhill and has a telescope on his roof, and I totally saw some stars through it. That's cool. Telescopes are cool. Wish I had a telescope. Okay, let's see. Oh, are we supposed to trace them? Really? Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know. Am I actually supposed to remember? Okay, that's a bell. And in the middle is this eye looking at you. Oh, okay, that's, I know this one a little from like prog rock album covers. I think the world ends when it rings. That makes sense. It's gonna be really loud. There's no sound in space. I mean, like, basically no sound, usually. That sounds really scary for some reason. Well, at least it means we're not gonna get rung to death by a bell. Oh man, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna remember these. Is it like that? It's a cat. Try your magic. Elgoom. Might wanna, yeah, maybe my time travel magic can help me. He's got arrows sticking out of him, and he's chasing a diamond. Oh, I know this one. I don't remember his name. He lived, you remember the stories about the forest god? No? It was like a whole bunch of stories. There was this person, Adina, and... Oh, yeah, Adina from the Frozen Lake. Yeah, that's one of them. Anyway, this cat was in there. Liked shiny things, was good at getting through the forest, was really good at stealing. Oh, wow, yeah, I used to call him Ass Cat when I was little. Well, then he stole a diamond from a king and got arrowed to death. But he was slick enough that he jumped out of his body and became immortal or something. Huh, decent. Extremely decent. Go Ass Cat. If you ever get arrowed in the back, just jump out of your body, chat. That's all you need to do. Okay, so this is cool. It looks like you can't connect stars that aren't part of a constellation. That makes it easier. It's a whale. And it's got the world on its back. Oh wow, that's sad. Yeah. Kind of a lot of responsibility. Did the whale consent to this? I think it just always was that way. Oof. You gotta wonder why people made... Oh no! Oh no! Did Elgoom's game crash? No! I was engrossed in the whale tail. Too much magic. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I was just trying to help myself. Oh man. Well, we might be in some trouble. I might have to restart this. Too much magic. It's not my fault. I'm a magical creature by nature. I am oozing it at all times. Oh, well. All right, everybody who has fingers in the chat, please cross them for me that we did not lose too much progress. Why bonk? Why bonk? It's not my fault. Oh man. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get things back up and running. Oh, dude, all of Steam crashed. The whole of Steam. You know, it's probably because Stellar Blade came out and broke the internet. That's my theory. That's my theory. All right, Mashi. Have a good night. Thanks for all your help today. I appreciate you. I'll be sure to pass along the good word to the fence man. Oh man, I hope this is all right. I know this game autosaves, so we might not have lost too much progress. It might be like right before the constellation thing, and that would be okay. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit before. Okay, not too bad. We're gonna skip through this stuff because, I mean, obviously, we just went through all of it. If it corrupted my save file, you know how I was telling you guys earlier that, like, it's okay to cry? Yeah, I would cry. You guys would have to be reminding me of that. Okay. I'm up here waiting for my friend. We're gonna talk about the town and the stars. Thank you for the hydration. Oh, snaps. We're about to get hit with ads. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. During that break, I am going to get us back up to where we were, and then we will be back in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll be back soon. Enjoy the break.
Why would you do that?
Button. I heard the little chime. Oh, why is there no sound for when you lock on? Ah! Okay, okay. Wait, if I get a perfect dodge, then what's the... Like, can I heal? Am I dead?
Robert, you know my curse, my pain, my grief, my woe? Carlyle, of you, I know you seek a larger hoe, to plow, fair maid, and sow a seed to grow. But lack do ye a mighty horn and mast, with which to guide a maid to bed and fast. Oh, Robert got hit with the small PP jokes. Oh no. Well, he got wrecked. By the rules of the internet, Robert is wrecked.
Congratulations!
All right, I'm part of Beck's business now.
For a qualified applicant, and your accomplishments speak for themselves.
Can I try? I can't get the tail to go like that. That's not fair.
Oh my god. No!
Oh my gosh.
Go! Go! Oh god, oh no! Oh please. Oh god, no! Oh! It continues! Oh my gosh. Come on!
No.
Come on!
No.
That was so messed up! I had no problem with it the first lap. No.
Ah.
Oh, you guys did great though. Whew. This all being said, thank you all for indulging my ramble. Indulging my ramble. Thankful indulging my ramble. I don't know why it came out that way. At any time, SW, we're all about indulge. Why do I keep doing that? Indulging the rambles. You ain't going nowhere.
Victor's path.
Ooh, I hurt so good, brother. I better drink a potion. Yeah. Okay, can you guys hear the volume on the game? Give me a yay or a nay, please. Not war. War never. Phil! No! No! I have to run. How? Welcome back.
And the self-fertile fly.
We're here. We're back with Night in the Woods. Look, I fixed it. I did it. Luckily, we didn't have as far to go as I thought. It was good. Welcome back from the break. Hope you guys all got what you need. Are feeling happy and good about yourselves. If you're not, well, I'm here to help put a smile on your face a little bit. You know, we're gonna have a good time for the rest of the night. We got about 20 minutes left, so we're gonna see how far we can get in that time. Sadistic said, I feel like Lords of the Fallen is going to be a very accurate title to my adventures in that game. There's nothing stopping you from falling off random ledges, and there's enemies that try to shove you off too, and the controls are very responsive. Oh no. That's a bit of an older game at this point too, so some of that doesn't surprise me. Also, it's a Souls-like, so like, I believe that there's plenty of stuff to fall off of. That contributes to like so many deaths in those kinds of games from what I've seen. Good luck, Sadistic. Good luck. Lord of the Fallen? Oh my gosh, I don't think so. Oh wait, they did reboot it though, didn't they? Which was weird because it wasn't like that old of a franchise when they did that. Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking of the old one. So you're right. This one came out 2 years ago. The original Lords of the Fallen came out in October 2014. So, I mean, I guess there is like 9 years separating it. Like, they even came out with the Lords of the Fallen 2. That's why I was so surprised that like they rebooted the franchise. Because like it wasn't even a decade since it had become a thing. But yeah, I forgot about that. You're right. OG Lords of the Fallen actually sucked. Like, worst Souls-like ever. Really? Why didn't they just make a new IP entirely then? Weird to piggyback on something that wasn't very well received. No? Yeah. Okay, so we're talking about the whale that has the world on its back. Angus did just asked, I wonder like why people come up with these stories. I mean, like these specifically. Who saw a whale and was like, needs to be carrying something? Well, they didn't know what the Earth was. Yeah, but like, I don't assume everything I don't understand is a whale. You could start. That is a cool point. So much of like mythology that we have in various cultures is just kind of born from, we don't know how this thing in the world works or where it came from. They just come up with stories to explain them. I'm back, guys. I was butchering the trivia and it was painful, but playing it made me want to play Persona 5 so bad and finally beat the Bank Vault stage. So I did and it felt great. So all's well that ends well. Hey, that's cool, Kevin. Congratulations on beating the Bank Vault level. That's a good one. It's funny. Every time I remember the dungeon. Like I remember what you do in it and what it looks like, but I always forget the character that it's tied to. There's something just really forgettable about that antagonist. To me, anyway. But that dungeon, man. It's like, seeing people struggle with it. Vince struggled with it. Thank you, Sadistic. Well, welcome back. We're looking at constellations right now, and May was under the impression that Angus knew all the constellations and all the stories tied to them, and he was like, I don't know hardly any of them. And so now May is pointing out all the ones she can recognize to see what Angus remembers about them. And they're kind of just hanging out tonight. We're also waiting at like a graveyard on top of a big hill to try and see if there's a ghost that appears. It's a pope. He breathes fire. Oh, this one is real. Or at least the dude is. Rubello. There's a statue of him outside church. Oh, we never went there. Did your family go to church? Weddings and funerals and longest night, basically. I don't think those first two count. Those are like events. My mom works up at the church now. I haven't gone really since I was like 14 or 15. Does she mind? She pretends not to. We're like way out here, huh? In the park? Yeah, I guess. Spooky. I don't know, it's pretty safe. And the stars are pretty. So you don't believe in ghosts at all? Nah, I don't believe in ghosts or gods or psychic powers or anything like that. Not at all? I mean, there's no evidence for them. And people have really tried. Did you ever? Yeah, when I was a kid. Tell me about it. So, I don't know how much I've ever told you or how much Greg has told you, but I didn't have the best childhood. Yeah, I think I heard that. Why was it bad? My dad didn't like me, and my mom didn't either. And like, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. No, it's fine. My dad, he used to hit me a lot, and my mom was probably worse. She like wouldn't feed me, which is why I really like cooking now. She'd like shove me into the pantry and slam the door really hard, and all the stuff would fall off the shelves on top of me. Oh my god, Angus. I didn't know that at all. That's awful. She locked me in there for like a day at a time sometimes, or overnight. So I'd like try to develop psychic powers so I could, you know, signal the neighbors or unlatch the door. Didn't work, as you might guess. Did you ever tell anybody? I never did. I don't know why. After a while, I like started feeling guilty too for some reason. Like this was something bad I was doing? Like being abused? Angus, that's not your fault at all. You were a kid. Oh, don't worry. I know that now. Boy, do I ever. Question, can I go kick all of their asses? Like, I've got experience. I can F some stuff up. Well, my mom is kind of old now. I still have to visit her sometimes. I have a brother. He's overseas in the army. And my dad left like 10 years ago. So who knows where he is or if he's even alive. If he is alive, I don't want to know about it. Angus, I just want to give you a hug forever. Well, I was luckier than a lot of kids. I'm just glad I didn't yeah. Anyway, to your original question. Testing out my psychic abilities in the pantry made me really interested in both paranormal stuff and science. And I joined a skeptic society on the internet, and that kind of ruined me on a lot of other supernatural bullcrap. And it gave me something to solve. Something you could debunk or know. I don't know. It saved me a little bit, I guess. Because when someone does all that stuff to you, it can make you do some bad things to yourself. But anyway, yeah. No ghosts or God. So I feel like if I'd been through that, I'd be more likely to want to believe in God or something. Do you believe in anything at all? Well, so like the constellations, I don't believe there's a whale out there, but I believe that the stars exist, and that people put the whale there. Like, I don't know. We're good at drawing lines through the spaces between the stars. Like, we're pattern finders, and we'll find patterns and we really put our hearts and minds into it, and even if we don't mean to. So, I believe in a universe that doesn't care, and people who do. Pattern finders. I feel like a lot of people don't think they found God, but God found them. Like, when they were having bad times like you did? God never did. I was completely alone in the pantry, but a few years later, Greg did. So the stars can stay up there and not give a crap about us, but this whale is pretty cool. You're an extremely good and smart person, Angus. I try. But I'm no more than anyone else. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys. We need to talk about this. We have to talk about this. Okay, question. To all of you in the chat, do you relate to Angus or do you relate to May? And I'm thinking specifically on the point where the stuff that happened to Angus, what happened to him and the conclusions that he made on the psychic stuff, it was oh, so I don't believe in these things because they didn't work. And I, started digging into the possibility of all these things and it was all debunked for me. But May was if stuff like that happened to me, I'd be more likely to believe in things like that because she'd be the kind of person who might be looking for something to believe in while her world was crumbling down around her. Which one of those two stories would you relate with most, or feelings do you relate with most? You relate more with Angus? Yeah. I think I would agree. I think I would agree. I don't think, and there's not a right or wrong answer to this either. I think these kinds of things happen to people, and then it's a big catalyst for what fuels some of their systems of belief. I feel so bad for Angus, man. But not just because of his story, but because, like, you know, there's pieces of it that I won't say I can necessarily relate to. I was never abused by my mom. But there was stuff that happened with, like, male figures in my life. And, yeah, I met a lot of people with stories like Angus, and I think of them while I'm reading his dialogue. And some of them ended up being people more like May. More of them became people like what Angus speculated on possibly happening to him had he not felt like he had been saved by this group of people that, you know, like the people on the internet that led him down this rabbit hole to debunk all this stuff, keep him occupied, you know? And like, yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that. People go down some dark roads after stuff like this. I can count on one hand how many people I've met that turned out like Angus. And one of them moderates for us in this channel. I think they're an amazing, amazing person. Truly amazing. More amazing than me, and I'm magical. They're a really impressive person. Hard to be that way when you have stuff like that happen to you, you know? I can relate to Angus, minus the abuse, said Sadistic. I missed the convo. Oh no. You know, it's okay. I don't have a ton of time to recap it tonight, but we will definitely come back to this for the next Night in the Woods stream. I think Fence will do a better job about talking about this moment and this conversation than I would. He has more of an understanding of this stuff than I do. But I think this is a really important moment in the game, and we've got to talk about it. So, we'll get some stuff put together so that we can discuss it more the next time we're gonna play, which will probably be next week. So look forward to that. But this was a big moment. I think, let me see if we can save and quit right here. Can we do that? We can. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Just to give you a little context though, Ghosty, the conversation is surrounding having like really traumatic things happen to you, and then either, you know, finding something to believe in to help us get through it, or realizing things we don't believe in, and looking for more logical kinds of patterns in things, or understanding how other people find patterns in things, you know? Or are you a person who goes down like a destructive path as a result of that? Because you can see examples of all of that happening in the world, and some of us have lived that. But it's hard to. We need more context. We need better context for that. So we'll talk about it more extensively in the discussion part of the next stream. I'll make sure to leave some notes for Finn so he doesn't miss this opportunity, because this is some good stuff. But that's Night in the Woods tonight. Thank you all for letting me host this week. And again, thank you to everybody who contributed to Vince's fundraiser last month so that I could be here tonight. This was really, really cool. We're gonna exit this right now. Let me come back over here. This is a lot of fun. Kev said, when he said, my dad didn't like me and my mom didn't like me, it hit. Like, I know they both love me, but in their own way, I see signs that with my dad, I'm not someone he wants me to be with or wants to be with as a person. And my mom, she kind of does, but I represent a lot of things I know she rejects, or at least doesn't understand or appreciate. So even though they clearly love me very much, I feel that deep down in my bones and soul, whether it's true or not. Oh, you're not sure whether that is true that they love you or not? if you feel like if you can feel their love, I would say that that's probably real. Understanding you as a person, maybe they're not able to do that, you know, fully. And I wonder. I've met parents who don't understand their kids, and some of them agonize over that. They wish that they could understand their kids better. Some of them really don't think about it at all and don't care. Others are angry at their kids for being different than what they feel like the right way to be is. You know, there's so many different types of parents in between that too. So I don't know anything about your parents, but I do know that I've met a few people in my life who have had parents that have not agreed with them in their lifestyle at all, or you know who they are as people. And I've met ones who have tried really hard to understand and still not really been able to. There's something about that to me that I find both beautiful and kind of heartbreaking, you know, because there's clearly effort going into the relationship on both sides. And there's just something there that's not clicking, you know? But, yeah, I don't know. That's tough. Yeah, that's heavy, right? That's heavy to think that we're not liked by our parents for one reason or another. I'm sorry that hit you in such a personal way on that. But clearly, I mean, someone made this game. The thing I think is amazing about this game is there's so many of these situations that are very relatable. And some of them are very surprising. This is not one that I was expecting to see today. And it's so poignant. It's like very specific too. Whoever wrote this understands what someone would have gone through who've gone through something like Angus, you know? And that means there's somebody else out there that gets some of your experience, Kevin, and anybody else who's able to relate with him on that. And the same for May's experience. Kind of amazing to think about. I tried to clip it, but it's too far back. That's okay. That's okay. I'll make sure that we get some clips of this, Serpentine, and then we'll go over them together, and we'll have a conversation about it. I also know someone who could relate to Angus with the abuse, though. I haven't seen him in a few months. Well, technically, I haven't seen him at all. Somebody did you know online? Yeah. Yeah. I think, gosh, when a person's going through stuff like that, it's really easy to retreat into, you know, something else, wherever you can find that escape. I met a lot of people online that way who are doing that. Whether it's true they don't like me, but that they love me. I think I understand what you're saying, Kevin. Like you always have that in the back of your head, like you wonder about it. Well, you asked, so I figured I'd share. It's cool. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate you sharing. That's a big thing to share. Huh. I'm going to think about it for a while. Yeah, the second person I talked out of suicide. Oh, good. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, people go through a lot of stuff. People go through some tough stuff, man. Some tough stuff. But that's why we're here together. And that's why we reach out to each other. And that's why we try to support one another. Because when we're going through hard things like that in our lives, I think the worst thing that we can be is alone. And that's true even for us Moogles. So thank you all for being you. And for reaching out to each other. And for reaching out to other people too. Those you who do that. Because that's not always an easy thing to do. There's a lot that goes into it. But that's all that we've got for tonight. Let's see. Is there anybody for Elgoom to raid? We're going to find somebody. And in the meantime, while I'm looking, I want you all to know how loved you are and how appreciated you are here in this place. And I'm sure that so many of you have love and appreciation and support in other places too. But if you feel like you don't, and you feel like this is a place where you're able to get that, I want you to know how cared for you are and how much we all value you. You matter so much. And I know Fence would agree, but you guys are really cool people and you have so much to offer the world, each other, and there's going to be some amazing things that you do in your life, even if sometimes it's really hard. I'm just glad that you're here. So thank you for being here. And if you ever need to talk, please reach out to us in this community. The Fencers are always around. If you have been nervous to talk to us on the stream, that's completely understandable. I think that I would be nervous about that too. But remember, you can always talk to us in Discord. And it doesn't just have to be like in the plaza or, you know, in the community center spaces where we're talking about specific subjects. I mean, you can definitely do that too. But if you've got stuff to get off your chest, you know, things that you're struggling with, that you want some support on, whether that's advice, whether that's just, hey, I need to vent, or I don't really know what to do about this, please use the peer-to-peer channel in our Discord server. That's what it's there for. You can make a post there, and it's just like a forum post. People can jump in and read what's going on and support you with their own lived experience. You'd be surprised how many people would be able to relate with you. And at the very least, if we couldn't relate with you, we wouldn't want you to go through it alone. So we would be there with you through it. You don't have to go through anything by yourselves, you guys. I can't remember any details, but I remember hearing them arguing with their parents and then arguing over the mic, hearing things going on and telling them to be prepared to call 911. Well, good. That's good. That's a scary position to be in too, isn't it? That's tough, man. Oh my gosh. What Up Tank is on.
We got a whole group.
I wonder, oh gosh, it's so late. Is she possibly going to still be on? There's no way. She's got to be getting ready to leave, right? She is absolutely going to be getting ready to leave. I think I just saw her post a raid message in her own chat. Shoot, we just barely missed her. Okay, we'll try someone. Oh. We're gonna go say hi to Rob. We're definitely gonna go say hi to Rob. Okay. Rob is a good friend of ours. He's been in the community for a long time. And he is playing DayZ right now. So we're going to go show him some love. You've got your raid messages just above. Grab the one that you like the most. The first one is for everybody. The second one is for subscribers. And yeah, follow Fence on social media if you haven't already. He's got all kinds of stuff. He's got Blue Sky. He's got TikTok. He's got Instagram. All sorts of things. Just go ahead and check out the socials link up there. And don't forget to pick up your Elgoom desk mat. That's right. There's a bunch of me's on the desk mat. Go check out the merch shop. You can pick up that. You can pick up a mug. You can also pick up a t-shirt or a hoodie. You know, there's a couple of cool things on there. If you're a subscriber too, you get 10% off. Don't forget. And yeah, I appreciate you all for supporting me today. Congratulations again to the trivia winners for today. Reggie for becoming the new trivia master. I have been Elgoom. I will continue to be Elgoom, but I just, yeah, I had a good time today. I appreciate you all so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful night. Help me raid Rob Strange Mac tomorrow, and we'll show him some support. Keep your heads up and your heart strong, everybody. Don't put me back in the box. No, you can't do it. I won't be boxed. No.